What are you doing there,
Hello.
Wistful? I saw you working on an audio file on your
I
stream.
I'm working on a project. Sorry I'm late, by the
The
way.
top secret
I
one. Yeah,
apologize.
5 minutes late. I cannot believe it.
No. Oh no.
We've just come to expect this from you now. That's it.
That's that. Dang. That is.
No, no, no.
Armor not the best free hardcore armor. Am I crazy?
Uh-oh, what game are you playing today? Is this still Terraria?
Yeah, I was playing Terraria earlier.
But what are you playing now?
All right.
I'm not playing anything.
Oh, then what was the comment about armor?
I was on the wiki just reading.
Ah, got you. So studying up for the future
You
Terraria grind.
Alright.
you need to do a lot of that for that game. Yeah,
Really? Is it that in depth?
it is very complicated.
Interesting.
All
I'll
right.
have to
I
try
think
one of
I'm pretty much about ready for the podcast. Before we get to the main topic, do we want to touch basis on the new cinematic that dropped?
Oh yeah, I was hoping we could talk about that a
I
little
kind of
bit, but
I kind of want to talk about that if that's okay.
yeah.
Like
Yeah,
first.
certainly. Do we want to do like an intro though before we get started into that
Yeah,
topic?
I'm
Like
fine with doing
I did
that.
it
Yeah,
last time,
sure,
so if
sure.
you want to, go for it.
Okay. Yo guys, what's up? Welcome back to the Wundercast, where I'm joined, of course, with Notlad and Carpal Client. We are here for another episode of the Wundercast. Boy, today's an exciting day.
It's a good one.
It's a good one. It's a really good one. My goodness.
Fun stuff to mention right off the bat.
Dude,
And
yeah.
you start us off. What was it that we saw today that was
Bro,
extraordinary?
effing Liberty Falls has a cinematic. Bro, I was
Cinematic, we
not
got the
prepared for
cinematic.
this at all.
So good.
I was not. I have to pull it up again.
I was completely convinced that this was just going to be like the giant of this game or the classified of this game.
A lot
I
of
had
people
no
were
idea.
thinking that
You know?
too. Yeah.
Yeah, honestly.
Liberty
I
Falls.
dude, Samantha's
Yeah.
coming back.
Oh, she's
on her
she's
way back.
she's
angry.
in a giant metal cage again, and she sounds
Yep.
evil, maniacal, and she sounds like an antagonist.
Told her a little bit too.
Why
Doesn't
am I
matter.
having fun? Why am I having fun?
I like personally they're bringing back a lot of stuff from the original the games and the whole storyline and everything. I'm glad they're kind of touching base on it. Although I will say Richtofen did not sound like Richtofen. And at first I was wondering, was this Richtofen? But then towards
It's
the end,
definitely
I
no,
figured
it's
it out, yeah.
gotta be. It's gotta be. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was definitely because he knew Samantha, and then I think didn't she even say his name? I thought sometimes in the end, like she addressed Richtofen
Yeah,
exactly.
she literally
pretty
called him
100%
Edward.
that's
She
him.
literally referred to
Yeah.
him as Edward.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay,
So
Yeah,
I
he
have the
was a
trailer.
little
I have the
different.
cinematic open right now.
Do you?
So I'll just browse
we
through
gonna
it.
analyze this part by part.
I mean, probably the important bits if you guys want to. If you'll
Let's break it
humor
down.
me.
Let's do it. Yeah.
For those of you guys who are watching this as a video, as just a podcast, you probably won't hear, unless if I edit this in post. People who are watching this live right now, you guys can hear it. You won't be able to see it.
Oh yeah,
'cause,
that's right. Sorry, we are
technical
live,
reasons.
ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
Both me and Wiss are live streaming right now.
Oh yeah, that's right. You are live. Wait, hold on.
I am live as well.
I need to do a thing.
My audience has been interesting.
Where
So
is he?
yeah, but no Tangia stuff has been used, which I'm very happy about that
I
because
don't
that's going to
think-
get annoying if they start
don't-
spamming, stuff,
I don't think it.
which is not a
did the
challenge to
correct thing.
the viewers out there. Don't do it.
Dang it. That is the wrong Notlad that I wanted to shout out.
Is there another Not Lad? See,
Yeah,
more
there
reason why I
is.
gotta change my
Hey,
name.
So you're
Ah.
live. Oh
I
no,
basically
you know
the
what?
name.
I just didn't spell it right. You know,
My
I
name?
just
I do know there's
your
a
Twitch.
yeah.
I
there's a
apologize. It was
lady out there with
counterintuitive
a
for me.
name. No, you're good.
Okay.
How
What
did
did
you
you
not
misspell?
know my name after
What did
this
you
whole
misspell?
time? I am curious about
Was
that.
And there's a minute and 20-second
ya
cooldown.
boy?
Ah!
Is it really? Hopefully my stream is still going. I had
God
a few
dang
errors in
it.
the beginning, but I think everything's good.
Just have to wait for this
Was
dumb
died.
cooldown. Yep, I have to wait for
I
this
got you, I
dumb
got you.
cooldown now. God damn it. Alright, well, in the meantime,
Yeah.
so yeah. I find it really cool, when he goes to pick up the waff. I just want to look at
Yes,
this,
I know. That was such an
this
epic
chest.
scene.
Single Wonder
So-
Waff
Very
in your
Oh my
bedroom.
god. So he just has, like, and it's like a full-on mystery box, too, and he's got a waff in there, and, like, I think the camera tilts up a bit. Yeah, the camera tilts up, and you can see, let me go back a few frames. You can literally just see a fucking speed loader with the vacuum tubes on it, just ready to load into the gun. Dude, it looks so
Language,
sick.
my dude. I have a
It looks
kid-friendly
so
audience here.
Oh dang.
Yeah, just
dang.
something
Dang.
to keep in mind a little bit.
My bad.
But
my bad.
yeah, no. The weapon, I honestly thought maybe they would add more details to the Wunderwaffe, like upgrade it just a little bit, but no, they kept the original style, which is a classy style. I like that.
I
And for
don't
some
think
reason,
they'd have
I
a
thought
reason to
it's-
make it upgraded though.
No, but in
Yeah.
a lot of our games, like when they brought back the DG, or sorry, the D-Zombier gun. What is that thing? The D11? Was it? No. Ah,
The VR11.
VR11. Thank you.
Oh, the
That
VR11.
one.
You're welcome.
When they brought it back, they kind of added a new look to it, added more glowing in the inside and stuff like that. I kind of
Yeah.
thought they would do maybe something similar with the Wunderwaffe, but I guess not. But it is such a cool weapon. And honestly, I thought like the fire looked different, like the electricity going to the zombies. I don't know if it was just for the cinematic or if it will be a little different in the game. I don't know if they changed that or not, but I'm very curious. I want to see.
Wait,
I want to do
I'm
my
sorry.
grubby
I
little mitts
apologize.
on
Are
it.
you talking about the VR or are you talking about the WAF?
Oh, the Wunderwaffe from the cinematic we just saw.
Oh,
for,
you're talking
Living
about the
Falls.
WAF. We don't even know
Yeah.
if the WAF is going to be in BO6. We don't even know.
Oh, I thought maybe it would because it was in the cinematic there. I
How
mean,
could they
how
put it
could
in
they?
the intro and then
Yeah.
yeah, that's a little crazy.
Yeah, show it, but not give it to the player. I don't
want to
think so.
be jumping to conclusions. I want to play it safe. We don't know.
That is
We don't
true.
know.
I mean, we still don't know what to expect, but it seems like why would they put it in the cinematic if it wasn't going to be in the game?
That
It's
is a
it's
fair
like
enough
lying
point.
to your audience,
is
you know,
a-
and I
that
don't
is a
think they would
fair
do
point.
that.
Yes.
So
I
don't
have to
even know,
respect that.
but
Do we
I'm excited, you know.
do we want to address the elephant in the room?
Yes, I didn't see an elephant in the cinematic, but I would like to know more about this elephant.
What is the elephant?
Papa Richtofen?
Oh,
Mhm.
right. The fact that
Oh,
he has
we
kids now.
The fact that he was
No,
he had a
not just
family
that.
and
His
they die
I-
from fire.
his wife's name was Maya. So I'm wondering if Maya is this is just a theory, is Richtofen's daughter, and the brother that
Oh.
she is searching for is the one that was in the cinematic.
Huh.
She was named after her
got
mother.
any-
I'm sorry, what?
never got more
What?
of Rick
I'm
Hoffman.
so
Okay.
I'm so
No.
what? No.
Okay. Whist,
What?
hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out, okay?
Man's
What?
gonna cook.
Hear me out.
Mhm.
Richtofen's wife in the cinematic, he called her Maya. My theory is that Maya is the daughter of Richtofen, who was named after her mother, and the brother that she is searching for is the kid from the cinematic. How we feel about that?
But also the ethnicity of her doesn't match up with Richthofen or his wife. I'm just saying.
What was her ethnicity?
What?
Both of them look very white. You know?
What?
She looks like maybe
What?
she got, I don't know, maybe even. a
Wait,
little-
is
What?
here? I need to.
I don't even know.
Whist, chill out, chill out, chill out, chill out.
We're just
Pulling
theory
up the
spinning
trailer.
here.
Oof.
What you got, Wist? Come on, share your
Oof.
knowledge on us. What do you think?
Maya not white? Am I crazy?
She didn't look like it. She's got very a tan complexion. Either she could be Hispanic,
Yeah.
or maybe even
Okay,
Korean.
this
that's just
this
the
ties
vibes I'm
into the whole
getting.
thing about the existence of Maya's character, because I was saying in a previous episode that I don't think Maya will be a good character unless she's somehow connected to the story.
Yeah.
to the
I
wider
mean,
story.
that would be kind of cool actually, if it connected in that respect. But
And
yeah, I don't think it's gonna connect.
having two characters named Maya, like, come on, you got to see where I'm coming from at least.
Hey, maybe in their universe, Maya is like a really popular name. You don't know. Like, what is it a really popular name right now?
Yeah, I don't know how to
Chad,
feel about it,
maybe. Steve?
honestly. I just
Feel about what you didn't know his wife's name was Maya?
I
Sure,
mean,
I
I did
thought
not know that. That's true. I did not know that.
I really thought his wife's name was Chadrick, you know? It's
You
a
know
very
what? I think that
popular
would be
female
a
name
better
during
name.
that time, you know?
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But yeah, I like that thought. Like if that was actually originally part of the writing, I could see that. That'd definitely be kind of neat. Um, but to be honest with you, I really do not know a lot about Rick Toffin's family. I don't really know a whole lot about that story. Maybe I just never paid attention to it in the games previously, but
That's
I
okay,
just
not
don't know
lad.
the lore as much in that. I just knew
Uh,
Richtofen, just in general.
yeah,
But yeah,
that's okay, not lad, because neither do we.
okay, okay. I thought for a second I was missing something, but very neat. How did you find out about Maya being his wife's name?
When he's having his nightmare, he screams her name right before it flashes back to reality.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. I see. I see. Yeah, from this new cinematic. Okay. I
yeah.
thought maybe you had some pre-knowledge of some sort, but okay, I gotcha. And here also that little snippet, that little GIF that Treyarch had ended up putting out. I thought it was like going to be some ritual or something that caused the zombie to melt, but it turns out it was just the Wonder Waff melting the zombie.
Yeah.
So
Wonderwaf
that
should.
that
Yeah,
made some
that's
I
sense to
awesome.
was
me.
like so confused. What could this possibly be? And then it turned
I
out to be
know.
just the WAF. Yeah.
I thought maybe it was going to be like a Black Ops 4 kind of thing because we had the brutal
Yeah.
transformation animations they showed, and it kind of looked like that a little bit. So I thought that maybe that's where they're going, but yeah, what about like the actual like layout that we were able to see in the cinematic? It looks like once again there's going to be an underground laboratory of some sort. And it is in a building. As I've mentioned before, another facility it kind of seems like a little bit. It's kind of bringing in that whole kind of vibe once more, but it almost looks like it's a not a hotel, but it's like a I don't know how to describe it.
I don't know how this is
A giant
possible, but I'm
mansion or
getting
something? How do you
vibes
know?
from Dead of the Night, and I'm also getting underground bunker vibes from Operatia Inversia from Outbreak in Cold War Zombies. I'm literally getting
Oh,
those
oh,
vibes.
okay.
Like
Yeah, a
the
little bit.
underground facility has this missile silo-esque feel to it. And
Hmm.
then just like the fact that there's like a museum like dinosaur bone display just in a
Maybe more
room.
museum.
Like
Yeah,
I'm
a little bit.
getting I like you guys know the library from Dead of the Night? That room with
Yes.
the
Uh huh.
yeah, with like the dinosaur skeleton in it. I definitely think that there's something going on there.
I could see that. Yeah. I kind of thought
Further
like the
connections to
downstairs.
Alistair Rhodes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I kind of thought the
I really
downstairs
hope
part
that.
kind of looked more like kind of like Moon when you went to kind of the underground part. And they had that little pyramid shaped thing that you filled the
You
souls into.
know that
Kind of reminded me of that a little bit.
they might pull that. They might pull that on this. The the
They
the
might
Maybe a little
pull
orb
bit.
the orb is like the new MPD.
Yeah.
It
NPD
might
background.
literally be that. It might actually be that. Yo, what's up,
I could see
Visions?
that. Yeah.
I'm recording a podcast right now.
What is up, my dude? Welcome to our podcast. We
Go
are
to
now
bed, Owen.
taking phone calls. Caller number
Yeah,
one,
It's
you're
past
on
your
with the Wundercast.
bedtime. Go to bed. You'll
You
watch the
talking to me?
podcast when you have spare time. You'll watch the
No, you stay
podcast
up
when
all
there's
night. You
gameplay in the
rest when you're
background instead
dead.
of just my face.
So 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 chat. What are we thinking? Maya,
You
adopted
finally
daughter
beat
of
that
Richtofen?
stupid map on Cold War. Bro, Mauer der Toten
Okay.
is the best map in Cold War. It's not a dumb map. Bro.
Well, I don't know if I would say best.
Oh wow. Okay.
Not a personal
Okay,
choice.
All right, not
we
lad.
will talk about
We
this
will talk
another day.
about this. We'll
I
we'll
don't
talk about
know
this another day.
best.
Oof. That touched the nerve there. That touched the nerve.
I would have to know the reasons why you're calling it the best. Is it because of its looks, its layout, its
Yes,
enemies?
yes.
Have you
Yes.
played the map?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure you have, but have you played the
I've seen
map?
Easter egg and everything. I've played it.
It's
yes.
a dope map.
Boss fight, wonder weapon,
It's a dope
atmosphere,
map.
music.
Just can't wrap my head around Cold War
Still
zombies,
working
bro.
on the
It's
Wonder weapon.
like, what do you mean? What
No.
you mean?
The Underground Railroad was cool. That was
Bro,
neat.
the ghost train was
was
such
cool,
a
you
neat
know?
concept, bro.
Dude,
I
not
love
lag.
that.
Not let. How could a map where you get a robot, turn him gold, and then use him to stop a train not be the best map? Can you explain that to me?
Bro, he
I
turns
give you
gold
credit.
and he turns punk, bro.
Yes.
Yeah,
He
he
makes the
turns punk.
civil
Just how
protector
cool
look
was
like
that?
fucking child's play.
I don't know, my mans. I
Love
I don't
class.
know. I really enjoyed Forsaken a lot more. Maybe it's just me.
I think
I
he
don't
just
know.
likes melee weapons infinitely more than a talking
you know this.
gun.
You know this
I
about me.
think he
like
just
melee.
has a soft spot for melee weapons.
I do. I really do. Which is why, and this is a good segue into our topic. That is why I'm so excited for our new perk in Black Ops
Oh yeah.
6.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Melee all
yeah.
the way, baby. I'm so
Dude,
excited.
melee macchiato. I'm very
So good.
interested to see how it's gonna work. I feel
Can I
like
just ask,
the
what is the
most
macchiato?
interesting part about perks in Black Ops 6 is going to be their augments.
They won't give us
Yeah.
double tap, but they'll give us melee upgrades. Cool.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I mean,
kind of like that from
I feel
Cold
like
War.
I've seen this opinion floating around Twitter a little bit. How the reason double tap is not back is because we have weapon rarities. Like that's
See,
the reason
you can make
why.
that claim list. You can make that
Yeah.
claim list. But melees are now primary weapons with their own rarities, so you're just boosting it even further.
Yeah.
Which is the same thing double tap would do.
Well, not really.
What?
The damage increase is like a statistical one. Double tap just doubles a bullet's damage. It doesn't increase your melee damage at all.
Unless we're talking double tap 2.0. But yes.
Yeah, okay.
Does
okay.
Yeah, 2.0, that
What?
one ends up speeding up your fire rate as well. But normal double tap was only extra damage, right?
No.
If I'm remembering
No,
correctly.
it's the exact
It's
opposite.
the exact opposite.
Is it really?
Yeah. Double tap 1.0 is increase of fire rate, and that's it. Double tap 2.0 is
Oh.
increase of fire rate, and then every bullet you
And
fire splits into
Splits
two
off
bullets.
into 2. That was it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I gotcha.
Yeah, that's what it was.
That makes more sense. Sure. Interesting. What were we talking about before that? I'm sorry.
Yeah, we were talking about
I'm
melee
completely lost my train of
macchiato.
thought.
Melee macchiato.
and
All right,
one of the
yeah.
perks in Black
Basically,
Ops
my
6.
my view on it is that if they're giving us an upgrade to melee weapons that are now primary weapons with their own rarities and pack-a-punch and yada yada, then why no double tap?
I don't know, but we do know there
Yeah.
are more perks coming though. This is not the only one. There will be more coming on their way because during the interview, one of the guys in one of the videos said that first I got to remember it word for word here, but I was pretty sure he said one of the new perks that is coming out is melee macchiata. And so we do know for a fact there are more, and I remember like Mr. Darlick JD was going off on that. So, yeah. So we are
Yeah.
gonna get
So we
more.
do have
Who knows
confirmation
what
of
it's
getting
gonna
more.
be.
Okay.
What
But
what types of perks would you guys like to see?
Melee was
Types
the
of
one I'd wanted,
perks.
and it became a thing, dude. So I'm honestly very content with that. But what else? I had to think about that one for a bit. You got something, Wist?
They've done a lot of different perk ideas. I don't know. I really don't know.
Just for my guy Blaze Phase, bring him back.
Like Infinite Warfare's Blaze Phase, yeah.
Like
So
Black Ops 4's Blaze
Yes.
Phase.
Oh. I like it, and at the same time I don't. Just
No,
being
it's
like you
horrible. It's just really funny.
kill your zombie. Oh, okay, I got you. I thought you were serious, man.
No, I like the idea of perks like Blood Wolf Bite, where you get a like a companion with you. But I also
Yeah.
kind of hate
Gotta bring
Blood
back
Wolf,
Luna.
Blood Wolf
because you
Bite
can't control it.
because you can't control it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the
So
unpredictability.
It has an AI
you
of its
know,
own.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
which
Good old
sucks
Luna,
when trying to
though.
do Easter
We love
eggs.
Luna.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel that. So you guys are thinking more in terms of like bringing back an original perk of some kind. I was trying to think of something
Yeah.
completely new, but
I'm
Well, I
also
mean,
trying to
maybe
think of something completely new, but
no.
like at the same time, I'm trying to think about like you guys mentioned Blaze Phase, and
I
that just
know
got me thinking
exactly.
about like I feel like it would be harder for me to try to think of a completely original perk idea than
America's not
trying to
thought of
focus on
themselves.
still a new perk, but it focuses on a core gameplay feature that I enjoy the most. So,
Hmm.
as someone who speedruns a lot in COD Zombies, I probably would say one of my favorite things to do in Zombies is just the ability to move quickly. I love that. I love being able to move fast, whatever tech that I'm utilizing. And if something is derived from a perk, that makes that perk infinitely more valuable to me. It makes it infinitely more enjoyable. And for example, it's why in Cold War, I don't even buy stamina up as my first choice for a perk. I would just
Uh-huh.
get PhD because the slide is what makes that perk so fun to me because of its speed built into the perk. It's not
Hmm.
even like its main use, right? Immunity to fall
Yeah.
damage. Well, not in Cold War, but immunity to fall damage in other titles. Immunity to a self-induced explosive damage, and in some cases incendiary damage. And then the flop, or yeah, you have that explosive that's from either the slide or the flop. So
Yeah.
I do like that. I do really like that, but I'm just trying to think about how would that work in Black Ops 6? Because Black Ops 6 we have Omni movement.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
could
that's
be
true.
like an evade perk, like a dash perk, where you get
Hmm.
an additional dash.
Oops.
You call it like dash juice or something. Oh.
Dash juice.
That
Dash
yeah.
Dakiata? I don't know. No, it doesn't really. I don't even know what that is. Dude, I have been thinking about this one before, and it's a little stuck between either a wonder weapon that has this ability or a perk. But what if, and if you guys remember in BioShock, there was a swarm ability, and I love swarm abilities. I think they're so cool, and the way they implemented in BioShock, it worked really well. So I was thinking, like, what if you had a perk where you drank it, and then when you shot your weapon, maybe so many bullets or something, it will then cause a swarm to happen, and it can then kind of travel to other zombies, almost like electricity does. And it would distract the zombies because they would be swatting at the swarm, trying to like wave them away as they're literally taking them out. And I don't know, I love a good
So this
swarm
is this
ability.
is not a
It's
perk
cool.
that you're trying to describe. This is an
This is
ammo
an
mod.
alternate ammo
This is
type.
an ammo
Yeah.
mod that you're trying to
Yeah, that's kind of what
describe.
it's sounding more like, but
Yeah.
I don't think we'd ever get anything like that.
This is
But
the void boat
I don't
that you're
know.
describing.
Smart.
Okay.
This is yeah, actually wait,
But
no. You're
directed to
actually
the
right.
exact zombie you're shooting, and then it goes off from that one, where it's
We're
not
we're
like
also
with the void
forgetting that
bolt
a
where it just
Oh,
goes
swarm attack
anywhere.
was literally in the Black Ops 3 campaign. Y'all remember that?
this is the
I actually,
upgraded
yeah, I
The
Chrome
the
remember
swarm
revolver.
yeah,
attack
the
that you could
booster
put your
kit,
hand
yeah.
out and it would like make a swarm. I remember that in the trailer. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Did not play that campaign.
Dang.
I want a swarm of some kind because that I love that in BioShock. It was the only ability I absolutely loved out of everything. To be able to just get those guys, you get the swarm goes after them, and then they're swatting. They don't even pay attention to you because they're too concerned about all the swarm around them, and just it works so well. I love that. So I'd like to see that in other stuff. Callisto Protocol, when I played that game originally, they had said is a swarm option with one of their weapons, but when you got it, there was no swarm. It was just the bullet broke off into multiples and hit that same target, which it didn't really do any extra damage or anything. Kind of sucked. So, yeah, but if a swarm is implemented in the game correctly, oh, I think it'd be so cool. But I feel maybe it should be a weapon. Maybe it more of a weapon is kind of the thing that it should be based on. So, as we had discussed before, my name for my weapon is the Arc 7, and it will be a swarm weapon. That is what it'll be.
It's funny you mentioned the Arc 7 because I was watching a video earlier today on I know this is such a
There
tangent,
isn't one,
but
right?
a video talking about like the impossible Easter egg on Black Ops 3 that no one solved, and the video is going about like the KN-44 and how it used to be called the Arc 7, and
Oh
then
yeah.
Is it
Blundell
really?
changed it to the KN-44, and the video was talking about how yeah, so you guys know that Easter egg on the Giant where it's this whole blueprint about like this Tesseract surrounded by the summoning key, and then inside of that is the KN-44. Apparently, the KN-44 is supposed to be like some kind of an indication.
Equation.
Yeah, it's supposed to be an equation. You saw the video too.
Wait. Isn't
Yeah.
the Tesseract from Marvel?
Well, what did Blundell call it?
Did it actually go by that name? I mean,
No,
that
no, no,
surprised
no, no.
me.
It did
Like,
not. It did
that didn't
not.
seem right.
No, no. It's something cube. It's something cube. I forget what Blundell
You know, you
called it.
remember when Loki came in and stole the Tesseract from Richtofen?
Oh yeah.
Oh
Love that
yeah,
moment.
yeah.
It's great stuff.
10 out of 10 zombies moment. I mean, hey, it's possible. We have a Captain America in zombies now.
Do
It's
we?
possible.
Wait, we do? What?
Bro, we have Ghostface and
Oh,
zombies.
wait, that's right. You haven't heard the new.
Oh, you're
You
talking about
haven't.
the
You
Bible
haven't
skin.
heard the new audio log from Modern Warfare Zombies in Urzikstan, have you? I don't think you have.
Uh,
Yeah, there's an audio log that was added in the new update where literally it's a conversation between Sergeant Miller and like one of her soldiers or something, and she made him like a breakfast with like eggs and stuff. And
really?
he told her like everyone calls her Amy, right?
That's good
Uh
protein.
I think I right, Amy Fang, right? But then she was like or yeah, and then she told him that well, my parents are immigrants, and it was all like American to them, so they actually named me America. And so the guy was like, "Wait, so
Really?
you're Captain America, aren't you?"
Oh,
That's like a brand new audio log that's in Modern Warfare
sure.
Zombies. It's brand
Okay, so
new.
the universes don't actually
See,
connect. It's just
that's
like
not where I thought
comic.
where you were going. When
It's
you
close
said
enough. It's close enough. Come on, come on.
wish,
You
when
made
you
me
said
thought the universes actually were coming together. Like they were like, we're in partnership
Aw,
with
damn.
Disney
I
now.
wish, bro.
I don't know
I
if I wish for that.
wish
No.
wish when you said that she fed him eggs or whatever, I thought you meant he became like a super soldier from eating eggs. That's where I thought you were going with that.
No, no.
Thought
She
you-
cooked him breakfast in the audio log. What?
We have to
That's
feed
why I was
all
so
our soldiers
confused
with
because
super serum.
I took the addition of Captain America very literally. I thought you meant like a. Okay, yeah, I understand. I understand.
Okay.
I will admit that is not the avenue I was drawing, but I love it, man. I love it. That's great.
Hey, Treyarch decided to put the audio log in the game, so you
Men,
can thank
we
them.
need 50,000 eggs.
Oh my
We
god.
should-
We need these men hulked up.
There better be a Captain America reference in Liberty Falls. I swear to God. Okay.
Well, it is dope they made reference to it. It's just it sounds like it's more kind of just referencing like comic books, like maybe the comic books exist in that universe and nothing more than that perhaps, but I don't
Yeah,
know.
probably.
Could be a chance, but I really hope they don't involve the two together. I don't think that would work well, and I don't think a lot of zombie fans would like that, to be honest. I mean, I can't speak for everybody, but as for me, I don't think so. No. Because both have a different energy. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'd have
Yeah.
to see.
We would have to see. It's true.
But yeah, back on our topic of perks though.
Mm-hmm.
What would you
I
guys say has been the best perk out of all Call of Duty games? What would you say is your top number one perk? And I think I know what it might be.
ironically, or like, which one do I enjoy buying the most?
Well, do we enjoy buying anything per se in a zombie game? I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah.
Sometimes
Money
there is-
grows tight, man.
Sometimes.
There is
The
no greater
best
joy than
perk.
buying Who's Who and then not using it.
Oh
Oh.
my goodness!
Oh.
Wait, no, I can't say that because that's not
Who's
that's
who?
that's an ammo mod. That's an ammo mod now. Oh, they made it not as good because they changed the
biggest
point
sin.
system.
That sound.
Oh, rest in peace, my baby Vigor Rush. Rest in peace. Oh, I'm so sad.
Can I just say what was that sound you made? That whoa,
Whoa.
that was good. I need that as a sound
Dude,
bite.
I'm
gonna
actually so
extract
sad.
that
I'm
out of
so
my
sad
stream.
that Vigor Rush can't be a thing. It just can't be a good thing in Black Ops 6 Zombies because they changed the point system. They're never going to change it back. I know that sounds harsh, but it probably is the case. And they gave us Shatter Blast. And I'm like, but...
Yeah.
Ugh!
The
Hurts me.
points
It hurts
do
me.
concern me too. Yeah, I agree with you on that. I don't like that it's per kill you earn your points and not from just shooting a zombie and gaining points. Because
Yeah.
if you needed just a little bit of change, you could have just like, yeah, shoot the zombie in the leg. Ah, perfect. I got exactly what I need. Can't do
Yeah.
that
Like,
anymore, and that sucks.
Can't do that anymore. You can't do
yeah,
that,
like-
and it
like,
sucks.
why use submachine guns anymore? There's no point.
Yeah,
Why
no bullet
use
penetration either,
anything
but-
that's not a shotgun? Why? Why?
Yeah. I don't
But
know.
why?
Why
I-
do you
I
think
feel they
so many
missed the mark
people
a little
like
bit
the
on that.
Gallo and the Howler in Cold War? Why do you
Effective.
think?
It's effective.
Because it's
Because
effective.
they're kind of good. I
They're
think.
good. They're so good. Exactly.
No. Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm kind of gonna get into perk jingles a little, but Who's Who is the best perk jingle by you?
Oh, okay. I like where this is going. Okay.
No.
What's the question?
Who's Who is the best perk jingle?
Are
I'll
we
fight anyone
counting
on that.
for
In my head a lot,
CODs
but
of
no.
all COD zombies or just Treyarch?
All. Okay. No IW, because in that case I would say Blue Bolts, but.
All right,
Wait.
and I agree with you there. Blue Bolts
Oh.
hands down is the best one.
Wait, we're not counting other from IW or no?
I don't think we are.
Oh,
I would
okay,
love
what
to,
what are we
but
considering then?
If
Uh,
we were, IW
game?
has the best perk jingles. Like I feel.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Those
Yeah.
ones, I think
IW
It
has
is one
some
back
of the
to
best. Some of the best, yeah.
Okay, well, what's our category then? What game are we talking about then?
Treyarch. That's
Well,
what
I mean,
game.
like you said, no Infinite Warfare. So if Infinite Warfare is out, which one are we trying to like pick the?
I
our
don't
favorites
think
from?
World War II or Exos have perk jingles. So,
Well, you're right about that. Yeah. No.
yeah, the only other option is Treyarch.
Oh, okay. But why not Infinite Warfare? Why aren't we considering that one?
Yeah, Carpo, why not? Sorry to
That's-
throw you under the
that's
bus
what I
here,
understand.
but I mean, you kind of backed
Because
yourself
that
into
one
this
has
corner
bangers.
because I think you
Hey,
agree with
okay.
us that IW perks are bangers.
Yeah, I do,
Mhm.
and I should have thought about that, but I felt like adding to my Who's Who point being my favorite perk to buy. I don't think it is good by any means. It's
Okay.
only really
Okay.
usable when doing the Easter egg,
Okay.
but
Okay.
I'll admit
Okay.
that song is
but
out of my
it's
head.
it's
But
like
if we're
it's
not,
iconic. It's iconic.
It's
if we're not
iconic.
doing IW perk jingles, then I would say
We are
Mule
doing
Kick.
IW. I
I
just
do
forgot.
enjoy.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
You changed it on me. I like the
Yes.
tune from Mule
You
Kick
see the
as well.
power we have together, not lad? You see it? We got him to change his mind. Let's go.
I just
Yeah.
forgot.
So
Sure you
if we're
did, bro.
doing IW, then let me remember what all my perk jingles were. There's some bangers of ones. I
Bomb
just gotta figure out what
stoppers.
would be the.
Bomb
Don't
stoppers
you
is
try
okay.
to sway my opinion.
It's
or
okay.
don't
It's
try
not
to
the
convince
best,
me
but
of
it's
something.
okay.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
forget you
figure
said
this out
that.
on
All
my
right,
own.
continue.
Damn it! Now all I can think about is bomb stoppers. You've done this to me. The song's stuck in my head now. What about that change shoes, man? Nah, that wouldn't be my choice.
Change Choose is probably the
Change
single
Choose.
worst one in IW.
Yeah.
Oh, what's after Blue
not
Bolts?
be
It would
there.
probably be
Hmm.
I I think after Blue Bolts, it would be Up and Adams,
Mm-hmm.
and then I can't tell. I can't figure out which one would go above each other because they're both so similar. But Slappy Taffy and Bang Bangs.
Yeah, Slappy Taffy was the one I was thinking about.
Oh, Slappy Taffy.
Yeah, yeah, like that one. That one's not bad. I don't know if it would be my favorite though out of all those, but I'm trying to remember them. I think it would be Bomb Stoppers actually. Yeah, but
Dang.
it's unfortunate that's the only one caught in my head right now. I'm trying to. I feel like there was one with like an old kind of classic 50 styles and not changed shoes. It was a different one, but it
That's Trailblazers, right?
would it be Trailblazers?
Maybe.
I don't know. I feel like I've never heard Trailblazers though before. Man, I don't know.
I also really
Gotta
like the
listen
style
to
of
these.
Did I Do Drops.
Yeah, what was the
Like,
theme for that?
Dude, I can't enjoy Deadeye. I just can't.
No,
I
no, no.
can't.
I see. I would never listen to that, but when I hear it in game, I just find it kind of funny in a way.
Yeah,
Like,
because it's trying. It tries to be
Deadeye
Deadshot
Dewdrops.
so badly, but whilst being
Oh.
like this British
Deadshot,
singer.
Power Up, Deadshot. Yeah.
It's just, dude, literally, Deadshot's jingle is just so much better than Deadeye's. It's just so much better. Like, Deadeye is a better perk than, like, classic Deadshot, but it's just...
Up and Adams was kind of a 80s kind of style. Okay. I
He's
pulled it
looking up the
There's a
music. He
video with
doesn't know the
all
lyrics off the
12
top of his
jingles.
head. Not a true zombies. No,
I-
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I just can't remember the melodies for some of them, so that's why I'm looking it up. And then we had what is this
Do
song?
do do
Tough
do
Enough.
do 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 do.
Oh yeah. That's kind of like a
When you're
doo-doo-doo.
down,
song as
when
well.
you're down on the dance floor.
Bang Bangs. What is that one?
Did I have that? I had that as my lobby music all the time.
Nope,
You have
it's
that
Bang
as your
Bangs.
lobby
Bang
music?
Bangs would be my
I went
favorite.
through a phase where my lobby music that was cycling through was Blue Bolts. I'm past that phase, but I love it so much.
I think every IW player has had that phase.
I don't know. I'll have to ask my buds. I'm curious if any of them went through a phase like that actually, because the perk jingles they're such a bop. Really
Like
are.
either that or just to feel good about themselves, they'll do the meth theme. Just be like, "Oh yeah, I beat meth." That kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Like
I
I think
think
the
it
meth
would be
calling
It's
Bang
card
funny.
is
You
not
don't even
one.
have to
I like that
actually
one.
beat Mephistopheles to unlock that theme. That's funny.
Does it just go with the one unlocked on Beast? How do you get it?
The beast talisman, like the round
Beast
one talisman
talisman.
thing. Yeah.
Okay. Then never mind. No one's rocking the meth theme.
Yay! I beat Mephistopheles, even though not really, and I'm jamming to the copyrighted tune right now. Let's go.
It is copyrighted, which is really funny.
I know. It is. Yeah, but
Just-
moving away from IW and looking at the other perks themselves, I would say that Deadshot and Speed Cola are probably my two, like, I really enjoy those perk jingles. I really enjoy them.
Flip a jingles.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm sticking with mine of Mule Kick for the original perk jingles because
Oh, the
I
OG
like that
Mule
one.
Kick? That one's pretty
Uh-huh.
good too, yeah.
It's a fun song. I like the sound of that
Yeah.
one. So that would be my pick. It wouldn't be my favorite perk, of course. I think Speed Cola has always been my number one favorite perk.
Has
But,
it?
yes. always has been.
Interesting.
I
Great minds
love
think
the look
alike,
of the
I
perk
guess.
machine. I love the green
I
color.
think
and I
yeah.
love to reload my weapon fast.
I don't know. I think pre Cold War Speed Cola was really good, but I don't know if this is just me, but for some reason when I get Speed Cola on Cold War, it barely feels faster. Is there an actual stat difference between Cold War in the older games, or am I just tripping?
I have noticed that it is faster, but your base reload speed is actually surprisingly fast. That's one thing I noticed. going
Isn't
into
the
Cold
reload
War,
speed
yeah.
you get in like BO3 or BO4 50% faster with Speed Cola?
fully
Yeah,
upgraded?
well, in BO4 and BO3 you can tell, but in Cold War I feel like it's
Oh,
barely faster.
well then there you go. There's your answer. Cold War was nerfed down to 33% if you get it to tier 5. It's the same thing
Okay.
in MWZ.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, no, they just straight up nerfed the perk. I know
Yep.
it's 33 in the newer games. I forgot what it was in BO3 and BO4.
But yeah, is it just me? Does it not feel like your character is already kind of fast at reloading to begin with? See, that's what
It
I
depends on
noticed.
Maybe
the
in
weapon.
IW, because the way quickies works in IW is you change your reload animation like you have fast mags with every
Yeah,
weapon that
no,
you
not
have.
IW. In Cold War, I'm talking about.
Oh, in
Like in the
Cold
Cold
War.
War game itself, doesn't it kind of feel like you already reload kind of fast without like quick reload?
Depends on the gun, I
Depends
think.
on the gun, yeah. Definitely
I
depends
That's
on the
mean,
okay.
gun.
It does feel faster to me. Like in previous games, like it was slow reloading a weapon. Like going back to Black Ops 2, which is the two I've been switching between Black Ops 2 and Cold War. I feel there's a difference between the reload speeds and like your base player is a little faster in Cold War. And then when you get quick reload, it's definitely a lot faster. But yeah, I think you guys might be right where it is still slower than previous games.
Yeah, no, they definitely nerfed it. Definitely.
Interesting. I don't know why they did that. And also, quick revive sucks. Can I just say that? Quick revive in Cold War sucks because for one, you can now craft the kits to revive yourself, the little med kits. Um,
Agreed, yeah.
but yeah,
I mean,
you have
increased
to use
I don't
regeneration
know
zombies.
why
is
that they
good.
kept it nerfed for Modern Warfare Zombies, but the reason they nerfed Speed Cola was because that it made your field upgrade charge faster, and it made spinning the box faster too. That's why they nerfed
Mm-hmm.
it, so that they could balance
Yeah.
those features out.
I mean, they
Still,
could have just
it's
had
Time slip. Yeah,
time slip.
yeah, I
Thank
could have
you.
just added that perk in. Like, hey guys, you're gonna love this perk. We're not giving you Tombstone on map 2. We're giving you Time Slip. How do y'all feel about that?
I think
I
the
would have
best
loved
part
that
about that
personally.
is
I would
that
have loved that.
people
Time Slip,
barely spin the
BNBO6,
box.
please.
People
Please.
barely spin the box on
Please.
Cold War, and there's no pack animation. So for me, it
Just
would be
get creative with
useless.
it,
But I
though.
want it. I want it for like the novelty of having time slip again.
uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like
It's kind of
besides quick
useless
revive's
for pack,
ability
I
to
know, because
revive
pack is
someone,
going to be
it's not
instant
worth
now,
it.
but still.
I would take that over quick revive because it just besides reviving somebody fast, it's so useless.
Quick Revive is
Before
going to
quick revive used to
be
be useful.
better in Modern Warfare Zombie, or not Modern Warfare, in Black Ops
Black
6,
Ops 6.
because you have a limited amount of self-revives you can get now, in-game.
Yeah,
They added that limit, and it,
I
it, it
mean,
was needed. It was needed.
I prefer quick revive in Cold War over something like Tombstone because I feel like the regeneration boost is good
Yeah.
enough to justify buying it if you have the points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is
Definitely.
another perk that kind of fell short in
Oh my
War? I know
Tombstone.
god.
Tombstone.
Oh my god, my brain just exploded.
That's not good.
If they
You're right. Do
bring
we need to call
Tombstone
somebody?
back in BO6, guys, think of the gobblegum glitches that it's gonna allow you to do. Oh my god. Oh.
Hmm.
Oh, that the idea just hit me like a truck.
I don't know if I want Tombstone to come back personally.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh
right, no,
my
that
god.
because
Cause wouldn't it
who
save?
is so much better. Because who's so much better now? Like,
Who's who?
Because
Yeah.
it's so much.
I don't know how I feel about that one.
Oh boy.
I can't remember what were the other added benefits that Tombstone gives you besides being able to get back up as a ghost shadow and go revive yourself. Basically, who's
yeah,
who.
Tombstone wanted to be who's so badly in Cold War,
Mhm.
and it didn't even come close.
No, but couldn't it do something else? I feel like I'm running a blank on this. Like,
I don't know.
Yeah, if
I
you
didn't
bled
buy it.
out, you could get your tombstone stash, and it would give you items. Yeah, that you had when you
that it?
died. Yeah, that's what it was.
I don't think I've ever used that in game. I don't think I've ever
Also,
I
done that.
speaking
mean,
of Tombstone,
If you haven't ever used Tombstone the way it was intended, then congratulations, you're a good zombies player.
I don't think ever. I've only used the shadow ability and hated it, but that's it.
we love perks that give death incentives.
We love perks
Right.
that incentivize death. Oh my
So yeah, to be
god.
honest, I'm not hopeful for that one coming back. I
Yep.
don't even know. Was it said to come back? I haven't heard anything about it, but
I think it was,
Mm.
but I don't know.
Speaking of Tombstone, though, the Tombstone perk jingle is also up there for me.
I
The
gotta remember,
Tombstone
what is that
perk
one song?
jingle is iconic because of how it was memed to death.
How
Huh? I must not have been getting the same memes. 'Cause I
rest
can't even
in
think of the song.
peace. Rest in peace. Not
Does
for
not
the
sound
cat.
familiar to me. Maybe I've never heard it.
Really? Have you ever played Town?
I gotta hear it. Oh, you're talking from the original, not Cold War.
Have
Okay.
you never heard
Yeah.
of Dank Tombstone Not Lad? Have you never heard
No,
it?
it's not. Nothing's coming to mind. If I hear it, maybe I'll remember
You
it.
gotta
Look
be
this up right
kidding
now.
me! How do you not know what Dank Tombstone is?
As I said, if I hear it, I might recognize it. But for now, this isn't ringing any bells for me.
There's no shot. Did you see the unofficial or official Fireboat tutorial?
Yes, I think so. Yeah. Oh
This man,
yeah, it's kind of
this
like
man
a
is
bluegrass song. Oh yeah.
Doesn't know the
Oh yeah.
memes.
Okay, I
he
know this
doesn't know
one.
the
I'm sorry.
memes. He doesn't know the
It's so sad.
memes. It is really
Yeah, I
sad.
might be missing on the meme, but I don't know. As I said, I gotta hear it in order to know it. Now I heard the song and I recognize it. Yeah, it's like a bluegrass song, which I completely forgot. That means we have had bluegrass in Zombies as a song. That's so cool. So we've almost hit every genre. That is sick. We're just missing polka and yodeling. I think, and ska music and like reggae. I don't think
Scottish.
no ska music, not
You
Scottish.
say that, you say that, and the first thing that comes to mind is the one theme that everyone thinks of when someone says Scottish music.
I said ska, not
Dude,
Scottish.
the Mr. T Lexify sleep streams are haunting me
Yeah,
again,
mhm.
dude.
That's exactly what I thought of.
No, dude.
And then it was like the bass boosted
Stop.
guy saying like "Welcome to Scotland" or something like that.
Oh my god.
Scotland.
Scotland
I don't know.
forever.
Forever.
Yes,
It.
that's a good one. I know that meme and I love that one so much.
Yeah, imagine buying your perk and you just get blasted by bagpipes. Yeah, no, I don't think we need that. I
Oh
don't think we need
man.
that.
Yes, we need
Oh,
bagpipes.
man.
Yes. Oh. But no, I didn't
Oh
say
my
Scottish music. I
goodness.
said ska music.
You know
Ska
what would
music
be an
is
awesome
stronger.
Easter egg for you guys to put into Terminus, Treyarch? Make an Easter egg with the artillery cannon trap thing that makes a Dark Ether portal. Make it a bagpipe song, so when you activate the trap, it plays a bagpipe song.
I don't know. if I
Bro,
like
that would be
though.
so lit.
I don't know.
New intro cinematic was Pog. Dude, I fully agree, Penguins. Also, welcome to the stream.
It was.
I fully agree. I fully agree.
I wonder if they got the Sledgehammer team to do the cinematic for them, because that looked like as high quality, if not more high quality, than some of the World War II cutscenes. That was actually crazy.
Kinda, yeah. I
Which,
didn't
for
hear
those who
anything
don't
about a
know-
partnership with them though.
For those who don't know, the best thing about World War II is the cutscenes and not the gameplay.
The cutscenes were dope, and also David Tennant played Doorstan in there,
Tenet,
which
yeah.
is awesome. Love that guy. But yeah. But yeah, no, honestly, yeah, the cinematics for that game were sick, and the cinematics for this looks really good. But you know, like cinematics, since a lot of the games have been released, like graphics and everything has been getting so much better. I mean, everything's being developed in Unreal Engine 5 now, and that looks insanely cool. On my stream, just as I was doing the test stream, Mallard here, he had shown he came into my chat and he was watching with me. We were going through trailers of some games that have already come out and that are predicted to come out. And one of them is a game like Nobody Wants to Die, it's called. The cinematics in that game is just stunning. It looks like you're watching a movie, but it's in game. And there's also like another Alien Isolation VR game that's coming out. And that one looked insane too. And it's like graphics are just taking off. And I mean, a lot of our CGI in some of our movies is sometimes done by Unreal Engine 5. Like they can create a creature or something in there to create a scene. It looks so good. And so I'm just predicting that regardless of the studio, the animations are just gonna keep looking better and better as we go. At least that's the hope. But yeah, so cool, man.
Purple, why do you want an Easter egg carry for the giant?
'Cause I need the gate worm.
Why do you want a...
You haven't done that one?
No.
Oh, interesting.
Why do you want it? Here, we'll do
okay,
it right
fine.
now while the podcast is going on. I don't even have to think.
No.
What do you mean, no? What do you mean, no? What are the game? Continue talking now. Continue talking. I have to quickly carry Carpal through an Easter egg.
I'm sorry for interrupting
Live?
your
We're
point.
doing
Not
this now?
loud.
Oh.
No. While you were talking, I did a request an Easter egg carry on Wistful Stream and put the giant.
Oh, okay, I got you. The giant is a fun one. I just watched the Easter egg, and actually, I want to do the giant with a particular mod. It's called Vengeance V2 on Black Ops 3. It gives you hundreds of perks. Every perk that's ever been considered by the modding community. It looks like it would be honestly so fun. So I want to try that. And also, you can like double upgrade each perk, which is sick as well.
Wait, so like Vanguard?
Could you do that in Vanguard?
Yeah, unfortunately.
I didn't know about that, but you know,
I think I struck a nerve in Carpal right there.
Telling me about Vanguard actually sounds kind of cool.
Imagine buying perks multiple times while you still have the perk.
So wait, so it's not like an upgrade, or it is an upgrade? It's like every time you buy it upgrades it further to be more.
It
costs
more money.
Peak.
Yeah.
Yo, LA.
That is interesting.
LA.
I don't know if I like that though. Yeah. But no,
Carpal, where are you?
The mod, when you
I'm getting
upgrade it, every time you upgrade the perk, it gives you a new ability, something you didn't have before. That's how that one's really cool. I don't like the idea of just not having the full capabilities and then upgrading to get the full capabilities. I don't like that. But no, this one, literally, when you upgraded a perk, you would have a new crazy ability that you didn't have before. And I really like that. It is one of the coolest mods that the modding community has come out with. And I just want to use it on multiple maps, maybe even Shadows of Evil. I might try it, but I want it mostly for a big and hard map. That would be nice. Hoping for that Transit remake. That would be great.
Yeah. What is that? What is that slug? It's like a slug perk that's on all those modded maps. I can't think of the name.
Oh yes, Cautious Tortoise. No, sorry, not that one.
Cautious Tortoise. Okay,
completely wrong. I'm sorry. It was the first one that popped in my head. No, Victorious Tortoise. That was the name I was thinking of. But
that's not a mod. One. That's BO4.
No, I'm talking about.
No, it's just the first one that popped in my head.
Okay. I don't think a slug is a tortoise. Just
it's like snails, right? Slippery snails or something like that. It drops a bunch of sludge on the ground.
Are you talking about Mad Gaz Moonshine?
No.
Maybe.
I don't think that's it. No.
No.
Because it has snail in the name.
It has snail in
when
the
you
name
when you look
perk.
at me, Whis, when you look at me in game, I'm gonna be holding a weapon that looks a lot like the RK5. That's just a camo for the MR6 that looks like the RK5. So don't be confused.
Am I the only
I've
one
never
not
done this.
playing a game on stream?
I'm so confused. What?
Was that really that confusing?
Apparently so, because I am confused.
I have an MR6 camo that makes it look like the RK5. I don't actually have the RK5. I've never done this Easter egg.
Press Y.
You guys do know we are in a podcast right now, right?
Right. We do.
Yeah,
do.
Not that I paid for this. Okay.
This is Carpal's doing.
For it.
He paid for it out of pocket.
You paid for channel points, didn't you?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He did.
Okay.
But now? of all
No,
times.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
what do you think? What do you think the most underrated perk is? Because I have an opinion.
Most underrated. The
Yeah.
most underrated, I want to say, is people aren't gonna like this one. Occam's razor. I I do find it to be somewhat effective, and I actually do go for it ever so often. I do appreciate that one. Um, but yeah, I know not a lot of people like that one. But once again, as you guys know, it's a melee perk, and I like my melee. Papa loves a good melee, you know.
You do love your melee.
I do,
I
I
must
really
agree
do.
with that point.
Papa Lad loves his melee. Yeah, I've never used Ethereal Razor. But I trust you.
Ethereal,
I trust you.
sorry. Occam's razor. Ethereal razor. Yep, you're right.
No, I think Exo Slam on Exo Zombies
Oh,
is actually a really good safety tool for like getting out
yeah,
of, especially because you're always jumping around for getting out of like corners and stuff. Yeah, no,
absolutely.
it's super underrated.
So it almost would kind of be a little bit like PhD now, but
In
I
in
have
a
to
way,
admit,
I guess. Yeah.
actually, maybe PhD's the Cold War's PhD might actually be my favorite now. I mean, I love Speed Cola, of course, and that has always been like a top choice for me, just because I absolutely love that perk. But to be able to just zoom across the map, to have no explosion damage done to you, when you jump off of something and everything gets knocked over or blown up when you fall. I gotta be honest, maybe PhD Slider would be my favorite at this time from Cold War.
I agree with this.
I,
I
I
like PhD slider a lot.
It's fun. It is fun. I love how far you can zoom with it. And when you zoom into stuff, they explode too. If you don't have any ammo in your weapon, you can just go like that and take stuff out. Granted, I've had some glitches with it. I'm curious if you guys have
Indeed.
too. But after hitting multiple zombies with the slide, all of a sudden
That's
my
not the gum
character
I
almost
wanted.
like limps multiple times and or gets stuck in the ground. I don't know if you guys have had that experience, but it got me killed a few times. And I have it in my recording, so I could literally show you guys if you're interested, but I was just curious if you guys had that
Yeah.
too.
I've had some funny PhD slider glitches on Cold War, especially on D Machine, where I
Yeah.
would slide off the top floor and then like hit the plane wing, and then it would like launch me completely across the map.
Yeah, I did my research on that. I tried to figure out how that's performed.
PhD slider
Every
does
time you
not
slide,
negate fall damage in
you,
Cold War, unfortunately. That is a good point. That
you
is a good point. Also, welcome to the stream,
it
Cormac.
helps, but you still do some damage. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
That's what
yeah,
Where in
stamina
Cold War are you
does.
falling a large distance?
like say if you jump from like the particle accelerator ring, you jump from there all the way down, you will take some damage still. Like you will see a bit of your health is knocked off, just as an example. So you can still get hurt from fall damage. It's just not intense. So yeah, that kind of do suck about that perk though. I don't like that they did that, but I mean you're not falling too high of heights so far. We don't know what the new
Death
games are gonna be.
perception is the goat. Yo, death perception.
Death
It's helpful, but I
perception.
don't know if I would say it's the best in my opinion. I don't know.
It's not
That's
the
just personal
best, it's
choice.
the
PhD Slider, I
greatest.
think, top favorite now. I was mentioning something before this. I completely forgot what it was. Something about PhD, was it?
Yeah.
Sliding? Something about the sliding.
Yeah, a glitch that you're gonna show us a clip of.
What was it? I
Ideally.
did? Oh. I don't remember, man.
Also, you're
Sonic
very
is one
welcome
of
for
those,
that carry,
man.
Carpal. You're very welcome.
I really needed it. Thanks, Wist.
Yep. Yep.
You guys are gonna be so distracted to the second half of this podcast.
I mean, it's over. The game is over. We made it to round
You
3.
finished? What?
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
giant.
Oh
It's
yeah. Sorry, I'm thinking
it's
Origins.
the
Why am I thinking Origins?
giant.
Yeah,
It's
the
so
giant.
easy.
That's
I got
right.
wall
Really?
power
You hadn't
first
finished
hit.
Giant?
I did it
That
as a joke,
surprises
not
me.
lad. I've done the giant.
Oh, okay. I was like, gotta be like
He
one of the
wanted
simpler.
some content with this content. With the
See,
content.
I was
Yeah.
thinking it was hard because I
Yeah.
had Origins in my mind originally.
Why did you
Like
have
that
Origins
that
in
one's
your
tough.
minds?
I don't know. When you said the giant, I think it made me think of the robot in the
Wait,
map.
not lad. Do you not have my stream
No.
open during this podcast session?
No. Do you
Wow.
not?
That's
Ow.
crazy, because I have yours
No.
up right now.
Do you? Well,
Yeah.
Hang on a second.
The masked mallard. My internet seems to be doing better.
Oh.
Shout
you
out
can
to
do
the
that.
masked mallard who is in Not Let's stream.
Yes, he is. Okay, hang on. I'm pulling you up right now. I'm getting this, making this happen.
Nodlet has no idea what's going
This
on.
is the best
I
time
don't know,
we've
that's-
done.
that's
the-
why
this is
I'm
the
kinda being
second
cute
time that
about
I've
you
done
guys
a
speaking.
live stream for a podcast episode. This is already going so well. This is such a good episode. I love this.
Mhm. Same here, my man.
You know, did we even answer the question? What is the best perk?
No, we
I
did
don't
not.
think so. No.
What is the best perk?
You guys really kind of sidetracked and went a whole different.
Might it be Dying Wish?
Yeah. Yeah.
Might it
yeah,
be Dying Wish?
I mean, no one's going into a BO4 game and not running Dying Wish. Unless you're like a masochist or something.
Sometimes I replace it for Winter's Wail. Yeah.
To be honest, I think you can't hurt running both.
True, but like, what if you're doing,
Very cool.
yeah, because then, like, I always use Time Slip, I always use Stamina Up as my modifier, and then, yeah, then there's Winter's Wail, and then probably Death Perception, or Quick Revive.
We're still doing most underrated, or no? What are we doing? Or are we on favorite perk?
I'm trying to figure, I'm trying to justify in my own head what's the best perk.
Best perk.
My
Okay,
mind immediately
gotcha.
went to Dying Wish from Black Ops 4. I'm like, but is that true? Because technically Jug from Cold War has Dying Wish built into it.
Yeah, it does.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like if you can't just specify Jug. Oh my god, I can't speak. I feel like you can't justify Jug from Cold War without including the rest of Jug, which does not have the Dying Wish effect.
The rest of Jug, and then the Jug from other games where the health regeneration is just completely cracked. World at War and BO1 are completely cracked. The whole health regeneration thing. Which, actually, speaking of which, did you guys know that if you load a difficulty of the campaign for BO1 and for World at War, it affects your health regeneration speed in zombies? I did not know that until recently.
Say it again, sorry.
If you choose, like you go into menus before you boot up zombies in either World at War or Black Ops 1, and you select a difficulty for the campaign, and then you back out, and then you go and open up a zombies game, your health regeneration will be scaled to whatever it is for the campaign.
Really?
It's weird.
I didn't know that. I did play World at War quite a bit. I tried to get into modding with that, but
so like it's possible on BO1 to get like one hit from a zombie and then you'll just get red screened. You won't die because it's still a 2-hit system, but you'll just be red screened because of the way that the game like regenerates your health differently. It's so strange. I just learned about it recently.
It's just selecting a difficulty, and then it doesn't go away when you back out. It's really strange.
Yeah. Also, I see you have that dope wallpaper or desktop backgrounds. Not lad.
I want to see. I want to see.
I love this one. It's off of the wallpaper engine. It's one of the coolest ones. I just like the energy effect that's going over Max's face. Sorry, I am doing my own thing.
It is pretty.
I go on your stream, Not lad, and immediately get an ad. Wow.
Let's go. I'm sorry. Those should be deactivated. I keep forgetting to deactivate. I thought I did. I thought I turned that off.
If you're interested, it's like a guy with a feather hat is friends with a pig. I'm not sure what this is an ad for. Oh, Red Bull. It's right. Okay, it's Red Bull.
Not sure what
I'm
this
gonna
is
snooze
an
the
ad
ad
for.
there.
Oh
I just
wait.
missed it for you.
It's
Uh-oh.
Red Bull.
It's
have
Red
the
Bull.
Bro
Sorry,
got the
my face
Firebase
cam's
C
in the way.
wallpaper. W.
Yep, there you go.
He does indeed.
It's better.
I
It
remember
is
the
the cool one.
start of Cold War. I remember when Firebase came out. What a time. What a time.
Mm-hmm. Still not the greatest map in my opinion. Just being that
Yeah.
facility. I want to get off of that. It's too much like a multiplayer map, and I didn't like that. It's my only gripe with it.
It's in
In order-
Vietnam, but it doesn't
Great.
look like Vietnam. It looks like a facility.
It does, yeah. And I want to lose that. It's just it can't feel like a multiplayer map, man. It's got to be something different. It's got to be unique.
Mhm.
And I'm still worried about Black Ops 6 kind of following that path, but still the maps impressed me slightly. So,
Which,
I think I'm
speaking of
more
which,
excited
I'm
for
so confused about Liberty Falls. I'm so confused.
Mm-hmm.
We saw a snippet of what's supposed to be Liberty Falls, and it's like just this shot of that one multiplayer map, and then there's a bit of the jet gun, and then there's this dark ether portal
Yeah.
that leads into like upside down buried where the pack-a-punch machine is. But then we see the Liberty Falls intro cutscene, and we're like, "Ha, yeah, this is not the town. This is not the town." So we're like, "What is going on?"
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
so
no,
confused.
I
I'm
get
honestly
that.
more excited about Liberty Falls at this point because it seems like we're gonna get to
It's like
rescue the
they're not
director or
giving us
something.
as much information. It's led with more mystery, and I like that. I like that they're doing this, and I like that they're leading up to some bigger reveal in at COD Next this Wednesday. I'm so excited
Yeah.
for that.
I'm
know,
glad they
same
didn't
here.
pull a Dead of the Night with it, where they just didn't advertise it. I'm
Yeah,
glad they're waiting.
Yeah, they're
glad they're
doing the
waiting to
opposite.
advertise
They're
it.
doing the dead opposite. Well, not the dead opposite, but like
Dead Ops
they're
Arcade.
if they did the dead opposite, they'd give away like more than they are right now instead of, nothing at all. Did they actually do any marketing for Dead of the Night?
They released a trailer on the day the map launched.
That was it, wasn't it?
So-
There wasn't anything else. I don't remember anything else besides that.
Yeah, it was released on the day of the map's launch, so there was no hype for it. There's nothing. It was really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My hope, or I guess my theory, is that Terminus is going to be an easier map than Liberty Falls is going to be. I
Interesting.
I don't know. I still have to see it more. I don't know if I'd want to change anything.
I
Just-
think I can see that.
just because of
I
the
think I
existence
can
of the
see that.
guided mode
So
for
wait,
for
Liberty
the first Easter egg.
Falls being a harder but close quarters map. Terminus being an easier but more Easter egg map.
We definitely know Terminus is going to be big, that's for sure. But I feel like Liberty Falls will be a smaller map.
Hold up. What?
I don't know, with a bottom, like the downstairs basement area, I feel like that's going to have a lot to offer too. So it might be bigger than we think.
Terminus is meant to be the harder one, at least according to Treyarch. Oh.
See, that's what I thought I heard. I thought it was interesting you guys were mentioning Liberty Falls might be the harder
Also,
one.
I don't know why I didn't pick up on this. Hi, QK. I didn't even realize it was you in chat, but I just not read the Twitch
His
display.
name is Call Me QK.
I think I didn't read it correctly the first time through,
didn't
and
do
now
the
I'm like,
call
oh
me
yeah, it is
part. You
QK.
gotta-
Bro, I thought it was like Call Meek or something. Call me Q.
Are
I
we
don't know.
are we
Um,
getting him? Are we getting him in for an
Hey.
episode?
Just met you. This is crazy.
I'll talk to him. I'll talk to him.
Yeah. I think we would love to have a special guest here on the Wundercast. New special guest. Be awesome.
Treyarch
you-
itself.
Yo,
Come in
Treyarch
for an interview.
themselves.
If we
The
do
whole
bring
thing's
QK
crazy.
along, it would have to be for like a lore episode. He knows a lot more about that than I think most of us do.
Definitely
Did
more than
you
I
did you
tried
guys
for
see
that
the
production.
did you guys see the tweet where they announced something for the next episode of the COD Pod? And like you
COD
could
Pod.
ask questions and they might be able to answer them if you put like a hashtag COD Pod in.
As long as it's better than Jimmy Zielinski interview.
Yeah.
Okay.
You tell.
Yeah.
tell? Can we tell? Are we?
Wait,
I know we can.
wait, are you
tell.
talking about the Discord interview or?
Yeah, the Discord interview.
Oh, I love that. But I'm biased because I got to interview him himself.
Bro, the answers he gave you were so bad.
Yeah.
In my opinion, I don't know. I felt like I don't know.
I don't know. I'd never interviewed a dev before until that moment, so that was the first for me.
So you actually got to speak with the developer?
Yeah.
Actually, I think I remember
both
you
of us
mentioning
did.
that. That's right.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Where did you guys talk to him over? That was just over like Twitter or something, or?
No, that was
Discord call.
one faithful day in Discord. Yeah.
I believe I invited you to that wish because
did.
Greg invited. I don't remember. Someone invited me.
Somebody invited you, and then you invited me, and then I was like, oh, I should probably join this.
Oh, I think Greg invited Hatcher, who invited me, who invited you. That's what happened.
That sounds realistic.
I think my
actually.
invitation got lost in the mail somewhere, guys. I'm still waiting for it.
I'm gonna be
I'm
honest,
sure it's on its
lad. I
way.
don't think I knew you even then. That was a long
No.
time ago.
It was a really
Okay, I
long
got
time
you.
ago.
That was like around the time of Mauer's
Still, like, the
release.
same as my
Yeah.
what was it? My Coke sponsorship you mentioned. I still have not received my check in the mail. I'm sure it's on its way. Sure, the mailman's coming any moment now.
Any
If
moment.
Coca-Cola was a
It'll be
perk,
here.
what would it
Coca-Cola,
do?
that's what it was, yeah.
If Coca-Cola was a perk, what would it do?
Uh,
I
melt
have some
stuff?
bad news for you.
Dissolve
I
things?
have so I'm just gonna expose myself right now for anybody who doesn't know this, but the perk cans that you see in my background right now,
They're fake.
every single one of those cans is actually a Coca-Cola can with a perk sticker literally on the can. So
No.
this is
feel-
yeah.
I feel like it
No.
would be. I feel like it would be similar to Stamina because if you didn't know, Coca-Cola used to have cocaine in it, and I feel like cocaine would give you more energy and make you fat. So that I think it would be something like. That's
Well,
that's
what
just my
about
opinion.
Dr. Pepper in that case? They said it was supposed to help you poop. So
Uh,
I fear for that one a little bit. Now.
it
I
helps
need a
with
drink. I need a
it-
frickin' drink, bro.
it helps with the 9 Easter egg step. Where'd
Yep,
Wish
yep,
go? I
absolutely.
wasn't listening.
He left for a second. He's gone. Whisful's dead. He died. We will mourn his.
Okay.
We will mourn him.
We're gonna see how flat this very low bottle is of Coca-Cola.
Low bottle.
Yeah, let us know what effects you get from it.
Yes. Oh wait. You said Coca-Cola?
It's kind of flat, but it's still okay.
Coca-Cola, the cool part about that, we used to do
You think
experiments
that one of
with
the
it when we were
ingredients
younger,
in Speed
like
Cola is straight up
Coca-Cola
meth?
can be used to like dissolve a bone if you wanted, like a chicken bone.
Wait a
It'll
minute.
dissolve it, turn it rubbery.
Wait a minute.
You used to put it on like the outside of an egg,
Hold
turn
on.
it into a rubber egg. It was great. You could clean your toilet with it. You can, what is it? Clean your
I
terminals
have the
on your
list of
car
ingredients
battery.
right here.
You know?
I
So
I
I'm
literally
going with melting.
hold on.
It melts things.
Chat, I have the list of ingredients for Speed Cola from Cold War right here. So we have carbonated
actually-
water, glucose, cola nut extract, hydrolyzed crank, caffeine,
What?
guarana taurine, and cayenne pepper. Here you go.
Cayenne pepper in a
Cayenne
drink?
pepper.
Oh my god.
Spicy boy.
Will
That's
it
for-
will
for
the camera
Overload, was it?
focus?
Yeah, or yeah.
I'm
It's a
not
little
sure if
blurry
the
on my
camera's
end, I
gonna
can't make
focus,
it out.
chat.
But is it organic though? That's what really matters.
Now it's
Organic.
focused. There you go.
I don't know.
There you go,
Cayenne
chat.
Pepper's
There you go.
organic, I guess.
There you go. All right, my arm is starting to get a little bit warm, but I want to keep it here for a little bit
Sure,
longer.
sure. I love the crazy
500
stuff that's
grams
in
of
it.
carbs. Oh my
Yeah, let's see. Trans fat 0. Not bad, not bad. But man, the carbs, yeah.
Back. Oh yay, my camera's all blurry now. Yay.
Wasn't Quick Revive the one with the interesting stuff in it? Didn't it have something really crazy in it? Or was it? Maybe it was Jug. Jug had
I
the
think it
really
was
crazy thing in there.
Jug had crocodile eggs, right?
crocodile eggs.
Or were there alligator eggs?
Or both. It is hard to say.
Didn't wasn't one of them just straight like cat piss or something?
I don't remember that, but I could honestly believe it because there was like some horrible things in certain ones, but I just don't remember what they were. The originals, at least. I don't know about Cold War's version of the cans and stuff. If they
Okay, I got them
all
pulled
of
up.
it, but did you?
All right, in Quick Revive, there is trench water,
yeah.
chicken broth concentrate, adrenaline, ammonium salts, anchovy paste, and feline piss. I was right.
You were right. I don't like that. You were right. That's not good.
Tombstone has embalming fluid. Oh my god, yeah, I forgot about Tombstone.
Nasty. Preserves you all the way down.
Powdered crocodile eggs,
That's
fortified
nasty,
with
man.
Dude, that's
high
so-
octane gasoline and stamina.
That's what we call
You
straight up
you
nasty.
consumed gasoline into your body.
Gotta go fast,
Oh my god.
Oh man. Yeah, see, I remember they were crazy stuff, but yeah, I do like that though. As like Carpal had mentioned before, the craziness of things. I love crazy stuff like that, crazy
Love
details.
crazy perks.
It's just so absurd, But
I
I like
love-
that. I think that's
I
neat.
love perks that are so stupid that they become good, like Exo Slam or like
Uh-huh.
Blood Wolf Bite or like Who's Who.
Yeah,
'Cause
I would love to see more crazy concepts brought in. Like there has been some, and I cannot for the life of me think of how they would top anything that they have so far. The melee perk just is kind of like a basic perk, but nothing crazy about it necessarily. Like you don't get a wolf that follows you around or something like that. I don't know, just more crazier stuff would be kind of cool. Maybe it'd be like a permanent, like, so you remember the gobble gum where you would see multiple colors and the zombies
eye
would change
candy?
color? Make it a perk. Yeah, eye candy. The eye candy perk. There you go. Nah, no, it has to benefit
That still
you in some
sounds
way
like
that
a
don't benefit
whimsical
you.
gobblegum that's gonna make its debut in Black Ops
Oh
6.
yeah, I think they're coming back. I'm just kidding. But no, I would love to see a crazy concept, but I don't know what it is I'd want to see. I just don't know. But I am excited, honestly. I'd love just to. I don't know. I just would love to see what they come up with because they got a whole
Yeah.
team working on this. Although we're 3 people and we've come up with great ideas, they got a whole team behind them working on it. So
I will
I'm hopeful it's
say
gonna be good.
if because I know we haven't proposed like many new perk ideas for Black Ops 6, but we've definitely talked about many of the perks especially in the past. I kind of wanted to change the subject a little bit. Still have it be focused on perks for the next bit of this podcast, but I'm more curious on your guys' thoughts about perk slots or price.
Oh yeah.
Because
I
I feel
like
like
that's a good way
that
of
is
putting it.
Bad.
more interesting of a topic.
Yeah.
Especially because it like it kind of dips into other facets of the game as well. I'm of the opinion that part of the reason that they changed the the point system in Cold War was because they wanted to liberate the community. Like, hey guys, you hate that you have perk limits, you don't have them
Yeah.
anymore. And
Mhm.
the only way that they thought that
is
they
true.
could do that is by fundamentally changing the point system and fundamentally changing the way that you spend to get those rewards.
Sure.
So I'm curious to hear your guys' thoughts on that.
No, I especially in games like Black Ops 1 when there is an objective best set of 4 perks, you're kind of just introducing new perks for no reason at that point. Like I think the best example of a perk you're never going to buy is Deadshot Daiquiri on Call of the Dead when they first introduced that.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah.
Just because there are 6 other much better options, and like it's not even to say that Deadshot is a bad perk because it's obviously still beneficial.
I
But no,
still like
no,
it, yeah.
if people are limited on perk slots, no one's gonna choose those kind of perks, and
That's
they're
true.
kind of just useless at that point.
And it sucks not having all of them, you know? As a
Mm-hmm.
player, that's one thing I've loved about mod maps is that you can get all the perks because they're there to benefit you, and if you can't take them, they're not going to benefit you. It sucks having to leave something behind, you know? So I personally like the idea of no perk limit. I think more can be done with that. In fact, a lot of our perks that we're getting in Cold War, as we were kind of mentioning, do seem kind of useless, like quick revive and stuff like that. No, it's just not all there. Not as good as it once was, and
So
maybe it benefits you in different ways, but not in the ways I
I
want.
would really love it if we went back to the way that the point system was before. And honestly, I'm of the opinion that we should have perk limits, but we should be able to earn perk slots from doing trials. I think that's what we should have.
Or in some other form, like on Origins, just a way to a way to upgrade your.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because, like, in
yeah,
Zetsubo, you have that top tree of the trials that you have to complete for the Easter egg anyway, and the reward is a free perk slot. But you only get one of those. So, I mean,
yeah. I don't know.
I would just be nice if you could grind trials to get a perk slot. I feel like that would be
Mm,
so much better, because then you would have a reason to play trials even more, and people would like
true.
actually be even more familiar with the gameplay loop of that. Because I know in Cold War people still did trials a lot just to get the wonder weapon,
Yeah,
but I don't know. I just feel like that because like once you get a wonder weapon, there's not really a reason to do trials again, and I feel like that especially the way that trials are set up in Cold War, and they could potentially transform them in BO6. Like you could still make them fun to do even on the higher rounds. Like let's say you take it down and you have to get some perks back. Like yeah,
yeah.
there's definitely
I
a potential incentive to do that. So you still grind back to the position that you were in, and you still have fun trying to get there. So
I don't know. I do kind of like just having not the perk limit. I mean that is unique and that it
yeah,
does add to a challenge, but now that we've gotten no perk limit, I don't know. That's become the new standard for me, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. But the whole trials idea you had, I like that
yeah.
though. Like to get more from a trial, I
Like
think there's a
you
lot of
still
potential
have
there,
the
you know?
perk limit, but it's not really there because you can bypass it. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
give the
yeah.
players more of an incentive, more of a reason to go beyond it. You know?
Mhm.
Like we're getting perkaholic, and gobblegums are not going to be microtransaction. They're going to be earned through high rounds. So
Yeah.
maybe there's a hidden Easter egg on every single map that you can only do once per game, and after you do it, everybody in that game gets a perkaholic or gets a random ultra gobblegum, and
For
like
everybody
that's how you get
having
it. And then there's just a
yeah.
there's a perk limit on the map. Like I at this point I can see myself literally just complaining of like this is what I want it to be like to give the game the excuse to go back to the old point system. I don't
Yeah.
know if it's just the perks that is the reason why we have a new point system, but I think I can speak for many zombie fans. We're not happy about the point system change that was from Cold War.
Not
We're not happy about it.
happy. No.
Yeah.
Uh-uh.
Like
Like
adding a
people are
115
covering.
every time I get a headshot is not satisfying. It's not.
No.
It's not.
No. And I like the idea of grinding up points and not per kill because you
Yeah.
put in so much ammo into like a megaton or something like that from Cold War um and you only get like the basic amount from it. And that sucks. It's like you waste so much ammo on this one particular enemy and stuff. But granted, they did add
What
things like
happened to
ammo
you get
and
500 points every time that you explode a Margwa head? What happened to
yeah.
that? How
Yeah, I
much
know
essence do you
exactly.
get for destroying a abomination head? Do we know?
Combination.
Is that actually a thing? Yeah, from
Maybe.
like
Drop like
Forsaken.
4 or something. Wasn't it like 4 essence? So that would be like 400 points. I thought. I can't remember.
I don't
It's been a little bit.
remember.
I have no idea.
I'll have
I
to play
just
that
played
one against you
Forsaken
if you want.
too.
You just played Forsaken too.
Did you?
How much essence do
I
you get
guess it's
for
not something I
taking out
paid
a
attention
head?
to.
I'm pretty sure you get 1,000 for
Um,
killing one, but like you should get points
yeah.
for taking out a head. Like, come on.
Really, it is 1,000? That doesn't sound
Yeah,
right to me.
yeah, I'm
They
pretty sure you
really
get
give you that
1,000 for
much?
killing. Yeah.
Dang. Okay.
I mean,
Well, okay,
granted,
that's not bad, I
Margwa's
guess.
in Black Ops 3, you only got like 1,500 points because you get 500 per head, and there's 3 heads.
Mhm. Yep.
So
Yeah. Huh.
I don't know.
Okay.
I feel like that we were trying to advocate, we're trying to fight for more I guess opportunities to earn points. And we want that to equate to more points earned in the long run, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. No, I agree. Um, yeah, I just want my hits on zombies to count. That's just it. Like, there are steps where I just need a little cash, but I don't want to kill my final zombie for whatever reason. And just to be able to gain that was so nice about the previous games. Um, and for some reason, I don't know if you guys feel this too, but in Cold War, it feels like once you get to higher rounds, you don't earn as much as in the beginning of the game. Like, it feels a little unbalanced. And I don't know if it's just me and the experiences I've had with it, but everything goes up in price, including your perks and everything. So it just, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But I was just curious if you guys had
I
that
think that's
same
just a side
experience.
effect of the way that the perk system is set up.
Yeah, it could be. Because,
I
yeah, if you die later on, it's expensive. It's
It
expensive to get all that
is.
back,
Yeah,
you
it
know?
really is. You get way more points in the higher
Yes.
rounds in games like Black Ops 3 because the point system is just catered to, you get more from just putting effort into zombies rather than just getting kills.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I got you. I got you. Hmm.
Yeah, I think the days of shotgun supremacy need to end soon.
They
I
do.
They do. They really do.
They really need to.
I don't know. I do like a good shotgun, but
I
to
do as
have it be
well,
the most powerful, I
but
mean, yeah, I
well,
get that.
okay, not for like lethality's sake. I feel like
Uh-huh.
shotguns are
For
always gonna
point's sake.
feel lethal. Like
I
how
mean, for
much
point's
damage that
sake.
they're gonna deal. Yeah, for point's
Yeah.
sake, exactly. Yeah, that's the reason.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to be upset when I get a shotgun because I won't be getting extra points.
You guys remember when you started playing zombies? Oh, this is a point gun,
Mhm.
right?
Oh
Like
my God, I
that whole
love point
concept
guns.
is gone. It's just gone now.
But
Doesn't
and
Yeah,
exist.
yeah.
I feel like it's like shooting a zombie 4 times in the leg and then knifing it is just as iconic to zombies as some of
Yeah, I do
things.
too,
It is.
honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was there was a strategy that almost a lot of them zombie
Shoot the
players
zombie
knew,
in the
and
leg
bring that
8
back.
times
I
and then
mean,
melee for maximum points on round 1.
yeah, it makes sense, But yeah, it just sucks. And as far as I'm aware, we don't get points for bullet penetration either. So when you shoot one zombie and there's multiples behind it, you don't get like a ton of points because of that. As far as I'm aware, because it still is death on zombie basically. So
Yeah.
I don't know. That sucks. I don't like that. I liked when I could like just kind of round up a bunch of zombies and shoot into them and just get an insane amount of points from that. It was such a nice thing. But yeah, that sucks. So there's a few things that's got to be fixed. But I got high hopes for a lot of the perks. I'm so excited to hear what they end up bringing for the next ones. Like I know we are getting more, so I wonder if there's going to be anything new, if they're bringing back an old classic cuz they brought it back a lot of old classics in Cold War and
If there's
everything.
an old classic, it's
Um
not really that old, but if there's a classic to bring
yeah,
back, I have heard
don't
people
know of it, I
talking
guess.
about them bringing back Widow's Wine.
Really?
Yeah, because there
That
was
is
a
not a
Widow's
bad
Wine
perk.
asset
I
on the
mean,
collector's edition for Modern Warfare 3,
yeah,
and people thought Widow's Wine was coming to Modern Warfare 3. So
maybe.
it might be coming it might be coming for Black Ops 6.
It's kind of weird though for Cold War and everything. It doesn't feel like if we had Widow's Wine in there, I don't know if it would be as necessary as I think it would be. I love that perk, but it fit more for like Black Ops 3 and its and how it performed, how the game itself and the gameplay performed. It fit that, but now I don't know if it would fit in Cold War because you already have a lot of stuff that benefits you in certain respects. So I don't know. It would be cool to see it make a return because that was a fantastic perk. I mean, it was very useful, but once again, for that particular for that particular game, it came more in handy. So I'm not sure.
Yeah.
The thing I
How it would
would
like
like
affect
to see
for armor.
is the modding community's perks come in because they came up with cool stuff. Like one of them is it slows down the zombies when they get very close to you. And it proved to be very useful in a lot of mod maps, but once again, Cold War doesn't really need that necessarily. But it was just a cool concept because once they got like a foot away from you, the zombies then slowed down to almost a frozen state, and it was kind of cool. I can't remember the name of that perk in particular, but that was a cool one. And Snail's Pace, that was the name of that perk you were thinking of.
Snail's
Space.
See?
Yes.
I
That's it.
see.
So yeah, but the modding community, especially in that Vengeance mod, yeah, that was it. Yeah, Vengeance V2 mod that I was telling you guys about with all the different perks. There is a lot of unique concepts in there, and yeah, honestly, I would love to see them get some credit because a lot of people love those perks. They find it to be some of the most well thought custom perks that have ever been created. So yeah, there's a lot of potential there. I hope Treyarch can kind of learn from that a little bit and kind of just use what's already been made to kind of make something even better. That would be sick. Cause yeah, the modding community is such an awesome thing. I love so much that they gave Black Ops 3, even World at War, the option of creating mods. I think that's so cool to see what the community can come up with.
A lot of
And
people have been asking if mods are gonna be in Black Ops 6. Dude,
I am
I would
so
love
curious.
that to be the case, bro.
That
I'd
would
love
be
that.
sick. And it would be a nice engine, especially with the graphics and everything, how it looks. It would look so insane for a lot of custom maps. I would love that, man. And also a Chronicles too. Bring back Transit. Give us a Transit
I don't know if
remastered
we're ever getting
married.
Chronicles 2, but
There's been rumors, but I think it's just been the YouTubers wanting to like make content. Get people. They've baited people in,
yep,
you know. But
that's
I can only
uh,
hope. Oh. But yeah, what else do we have to talk on perks? Like, we talked about the ones that we liked. We talked about the ones that we feel didn't get enough credit. What would be the absolute worst? Did we talk about that? I feel we might have. Did we mention that?
I don't think we mentioned
If
this.
we started that thought, I don't think we finished it.
Mm.
What would be the number one worst perk that's been created?
Number
I mean,
one.
other than like the glitches you can do with it, I guess Tombstone. Because
Tombstone? Yeah.
Tombstone doesn't even have the quality of being funny to me.
Secret
Just,
Sauce
like,
being
kind
the
of-
A
worst?
new one?
Interesting.
Secret Sauce isn't really a perk. That does not count. That's a glorified.
I
know
also
if that
kind of
does either.
disagree.
that is a
Yeah,
glorified
I
on the
don't.
house. That's all it is. It's a gobblegum.
Mhm.
It's
No.
it's Wonder Fizz. It's literally the Wonder Fizz. That's not a L perk. That's like one of the best perk ideas ever.
Hmm.
The Wonder
I
Fizz is
guess
sick.
Wonder
I guess
Cost.
Blaze Phase is
It
also
gives
up
you a
there.
random one, doesn't it? Wasn't that it? Yeah, from Black Ops 4. Sorry, I couldn't put a actual image to that one. Okay, I remember which one that is.
I guess Blaze Phase is
Hmm.
also. BO4 Death Perception is also pretty terrible.
Death Perception has a very niche
No,
use.
kind of useful though. I wouldn't say it would be the worst in my
Very
opinion, but
niche. Very niche. It's not very useful. Your awareness of where the zombies are
I
is something that
is useful.
I
Or
just feel like
yeah,
it's not like you don't need a perk for that.
I don't know. There's times that I
I'm
found
almost
it very
thinking that maybe
useful.
it's better to
Even
have a perk for like a mini map. Like we don't need a mini map in
eh,
zombies. We've
not as a
never
perk.
needed one.
No.
I don't know why they
And
made one
I
for
agree
Cold
with that
War.
though. Well, now in Black Ops 6, you can turn that off. You can take that right off the screen, which is going to be great. Because in Cold War, I didn't like having a mini map. I never look at it. I never ever look at it. So,
Yeah, I
nah, it's
never
not
look at
necessary.
it either.
As a perk,
I think
I
I
don't
looked
think
at it
so.
maybe once so I could like better understand like where certain things are on the map, and then yeah, I just never look at it again because like, well, I know
Oh.
the map now, so
Yeah.
I know a perk that I have never used because I
What?
think it sounds dumb.
Okay.
Zombshell on Black Ops 4.
Yeah,
Actually,
that's one
that
of
one
those perks
isn't
that I've never used
bad.
intentionally. But I've only ever gotten it from Secret Sauce or Colic. Yeah,
Actually, I was gonna say the what is it is also from Black Ops 4, but it's the castle one where you stand in one
Stone
spot
Cold
and
Stronghold.
Stone
Stronghold.
Cold
Yeah,
There,
that's
Stronghold.
the one.
classified
I
round 150. That's the only fucking time you're using that perk. That's the
Yeah,
only time
otherwise
you're
you
using that
always gotta
perk.
be moving. So it's like, why would I be
It's
standing still
literally
for most of it?
that it's counter stamina. It's the counter
Mhm.
stamina perk.
Yeah.
It is the camping when you plan on camping on Black Ops 4,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the
which
camp
is
perk.
very useful, obviously for classified, but no one.
Yeah.
No, I'm not doing
Yep.
classified, so I'm not gonna use it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I yeah, I just can't see much of a use behind just
High rounds in
unless
general,
you're
it's
trying
goaded.
to, yeah, go high rounds or something. But even then, you
Yeah.
want to be moving. Like, still, that can get you in trouble. And it's like, I don't know. For most of the game, you always need to be moving in zombies. That's one thing. And that's one thing I always say to like new people starting off, because a lot of times when people just get into zombies, they tend to stand still for a minute to shoot the zombies. You have to stop, you aim, then you shoot. And it's like, no, that's not quite how you want to do that. You want to keep moving. And that movement is what kind of helps you. And so yeah, if a zombie player just needs to keep moving, a perk that makes you stay still, I don't know about that. um, but yeah, it would either be that or it would be, I kind of want to say who's who. I just don't like who's who. It's just when you get
But I
respawned, you
was,
don't even come back with all your perks to
but
aid you in reviving yourself. So it's more of a chance on a really high
See,
round that you're just gonna get killed.
but I was talking to
there's
myself just the other day, and a bad man came and took me
took
away.
me away. Yeah. You know,
I feel bad.
Conversation go.
Not
I
as
know I
bad as
shouldn't really be
me.
thinking about this because it's not really a perk. It's more of a alternate ammo type. But you guys remember back in the day when Blast Furnace used to be broken, where you would hoard up a bunch of zombies and
Vaguely,
you
yeah.
would shoot into the horde, start a fire from the blast furnace, and then you would like hold a widow's wine grenade for like 2 seconds and then cancel it, and it would freeze the whole horde of zombies in front of you, and then the fire would just catch to all the zombies, and then they would all just die. And then that got
And now,
patched.
Huh.
and now it's
Yeah.
objectively the worst alternate
It's
ammo
terrible,
type.
yeah, it's terrible now.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
just using that just yesterday because I played Shadows of Evil for the footage for our last podcast episode, and yeah, it was so ineffective. I hated using it. It did nothing. It just killed the normal zombie
I
as it
was
would
just
have
thinking
without it,
like
you know?
what would make me really enjoy the use of an ammo mod more is something
Swarm
that
ability.
would
Swarm.
like keep the
Yes.
zombies on lock. Yeah, maybe even a
Swarm
swarm.
ability.
Like
Yeah,
I
I
know we're
really
getting a
wanted to do
new
that.
ammo mod with like the shadow damage.
Mm, yeah, that's right.
Excuse me. But yeah, I think Notlad's idea about the swarm could really have like larger implications because you could have a weapon trigger the swarm effect on a train of zombies and it would like stun lock them. It wouldn't necessarily kill them, but it would stun lock them. Kind of like what cryo freeze does, but just way bigger on a larger scale and have a smaller window of time where the effect would last in total, and it wouldn't do any damage. It would really just concentrate the zombie horde, and then you swap to another gun with like Shatter Blast or something, and then just lay waste into them. Is that not Deadware? It
kind of.
can. I can
Little, but
see.
it's
I
just
can see Deadwire doing that because Deadwire doesn't always kill the zombies, and it does stun them. But like, I don't know. I don't
I
feel like the
mean,
Deadwire catches to as many zombies as I'd
yeah.
like it to.
No, it does not.
But
No,
I
it
like where
hasn't
your
been that
head's
great.
at, QK. Yeah, yeah. That's definitely along the lines of like what I'm thinking about.
But
I don't
I
know. I'm
will
just.
say, like,
It's just the way that Blast Furnace was absolutely brutalized in BO3 and people exported the hell out of it. That was fun. Like that was fun. And kind of what they're doing with I'd say Gobblegums in Black Ops 6, like you're able to hold 3 of them at the same time. They found out about this glitch in BO3 that they couldn't patch during the life cycle of the game. Oh, people could actually pocket a Gobblegum so they could actually hold 2. And they're like, let's make it a feature. Fuck it. Let's make it like that's the mentality that like that's the cancel cult or the counterculture, sorry, the counterculture in zombies that I think makes the mode super super unique and super fun is that
yeah,
past iterations of mechanics that they've implemented into the games and then they just reintroduce it as an actual feature but give it like they make it have sense. I feel like that we need something like that. So yeah, I think a swarm ammo mod, I know it's not a perk,
yeah.
but I think it's
I
a worthwhile
Ammo
ammo
mod
mod to
probably would be good.
consider. Like I would
Either
love that.
that or a weapon. If it was a weapon too, like if you did it right, a swarm weapon, I think would be sick. Honestly, that
Yeah.
could work. I think I'd prefer that over an ammo mod because then I feel like an ammo mod might not do it as much justice. And but a
Yeah,
weapon could.
maybe.
And I like the idea because I so want a swarm capability. BioShock just showed me what is possible, with a swarm
It really
ability. It's
did.
like
Yeah.
I like it. I
When
like
you're
it a
when you're
lot.
running low on ideas for a sandbox, just boot up BioShock. There you go. That's
Yeah,
all the
honestly,
inspiration you
great
need.
ideas. Oh, actually, just this is a little off topic, but did you hear there's the studio that made BioShock is making another BioShock. It's like BioShock Judas.
I did not hear
I
this.
just I
No.
was told by Mallard in my chat here, and he had mentioned that
Huh.
there's another BioShock game possibly on its way. I don't know if it'll be underwater. I so hope it will because I absolutely love the underwater city theme, and I want to see more of that. But I don't know. I don't know much more than that. But I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna do
You
my research.
you
I
you
bet
like
you.
you like underwater? You like underwater city?
I think it's such an untapped area, and it's such a cool concept.
The
I love
greatest custom
underwater
zombies map
stuff.
of all time takes place underwater.
Are you talking
One of the
Advanced
top
Warfare?
5 greatest normal zombies maps ever. Advanced Warfare Descent. I think that's what you
Yep,
meant to say,
yep.
was.
See, that's what I was thinking, and that's
Hmm.
what I told Mallard as well when we were doing my test stream. I was telling him like that one had underwater, and that was actually pretty cool. But I would have liked to see more underwater. I think in
Where's
that
our
particular game.
Atlantis already? Come on, Treyarch. Where is it? Where
Yeah,
where
I
is
mean,
it?
it's
Where is
such
it,
an
Atlantis?
I
untapped field
want
in all
I want
games.
an underwater boss fight in
That'd
Terminus.
be so
Give
sick.
it to me.
We
Give
did
it.
get a mod map of BioShock, and they brought the environment. It looked really nice. No Easter egg though, unfortunately. It's just more just a survival map. But it looks so nice. I just want more like that. It's such an untapped area, and I've seen only very few games that have brought like underwater horror. Underwater horror is just such an untapped area, and I want to see more of it, honestly. Like it'd be so cool. We got a movie, it was called Underwater, and that had to do with like a Cthulhu creature underwater. And to get a game like that would be sick. I'd love it. But yeah, I don't know.
Bro,
It's
Cthulhu
just
creatures X underwater.
oh,
Bro,
isn't
this
that
this
sick?
is kind of sounding a little bit like Terminus, but not entirely because Terminus we haven't
Tentacle
seen
creature.
like we've seen
Yes,
like a grand total of maybe 10 seconds of underwater footage,
I
and
think
that's
so.
being
Yeah,
generous.
yeah.
Yeah. So
I
I
I
wonder I
mean,
wonder what it's going to look like
that would
under
be
the
cool.
water, like between the islands. I'm
I feel
really
like maybe it was gonna
curious.
be a little murky, but I don't know. I'm not sure, honestly. You do have to be able to see what you're doing, so, probably not murky. I don't know. It just looks like that from the outside, like, that's a lake right there. Lakes are murky, Is what
Yeah.
I'm imagining. But yeah, I don't even know. I would, but it would be cool. Such an untapped field, and I just not just for Call of Duty, but for all games, man. Just they're missing out on that. I like space and I like underwater. I want to see both of those. But there are
Well, I
some
mean,
insane games
Moon
coming. Oh,
exists, but
that's true. That's true. You know, you got
yeah,
that. You
yeah,
got
Moon exists. Oh god.
yes. I don't know
Oh
if I
god.
would say Moon is. I don't know. I'd like to see a newer space theme, but we do have like the Beast from Beyond. That one, that's technically space, and on a space station. Um, so you know
But
that
you
is another
don't feel
possibility
like
patch.
you're in
But
space on Beast
Not
at
really.
all.
No,
You
unless
don't.
unless you're
It's a
outside.
film,
Complex.
and no, Carpal, no. If I'm outside, I should be freaking suffocating, but I'm not. Because I'm wearing
Okay, that's fair.
a hybrid. I'm wearing a modified spacesuit or some shit. Or the air I'm
You got the
breathing is
lungs of
artificial
God.
because the movie is pumping. I don't know. Mephistopheles is giving me the. I don't know. I don't know that much about Beast, but
Bro, Mephistopheles is breathing down your throat.
Really, you don't know much about Beast. Really.
I hate that map. I literally hate that map.
Oh man, and
I
here
have gone
thought you
on
loved
record several
Mephistopheles
times.
boss
I
battle.
dislike Beast. I hate Beast.
Good old Neil there though. He's there to walk you through it, handhold
He's
you
Bro,
better
along
on
the way,
Neil's
man.
on
Spaceland.
Spaceland.
He's better on Spaceland. He's a character on
But you can't
Spaceland.
carry
He
his
feels
head
flies
around
like
the
a
map.
character on
and get
Spaceland.
David Hasselhoff
Yeah.
from somewhere.
He has annoying dialogue on Beast. And his
What?
stupid head constantly slips out of my entangler and it makes my life a living nightmare. Because if
do
I
not
drop his head,
disassemble
it's like
Neil's
dropping the soap in. Alright, I'll
Do
stop.
not
I'll stop. I'm
disassemble
going off
Neil's
on a
dick.
tangent.
I get the feeling this man has a gripe against Neil. I don't know what's
I
cluing me
have
on
a
that
gripe
one, but it's just
against
a feeling.
I have a gripe against the entangler physics that exist on Beast. I just I
I
hate them.
have a
hate
gripe
them.
against
No.
the Venom X quest.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's fair.
Mhm.
That's right.
I-
Yeah.
I have a
remember
gripe
that.
against the Beast
Yeah.
boss fight.
Yeah.
You know, now that I understand Mephistopheles, or are you referring to Mephistopheles or just the
No, I love
cryptic
Mephistopheles.
battle?
I think
love
we're referring to
Mephistopheles.
Beast as a whole, but yeah.
Just as well, no, when Carpal meant the battle. I'm assuming you must be talking Crypt.
Oh, the boss
I meant
fight. Yeah, no.
cryptids.
He must be talking about the mammoths.
Hey, the
Must
cryptids
be
suck.
talking about the mammoths. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I got you. That's because you guys aren't rocking the Reaver, man. The machete.
Bro,
version.
What do you
used EBR
mean,
bomber.
bro?
Dude,
We used
What
that
do you
weapon
mean?
just served me
No!
so well.
No!
Smart scope on it.
Dude, I
No,
literally
not that.
run the EBR 800 bomber with or without ego. It depends on if
And
it's
it
a co-op
worked
game.
instantly.
Literally, I have the most meta shit, and I still fucking hate the experience on Beast. I still hate it.
You
I
gotta do the
still hate
Reaver,
it.
man. I went in with you guys, literally with the Reaver, and it served me so well. I could take down one of the brute rhinos down in so fast a time. Granted, maybe there could be a weapon that does it a little bit faster. Like I think we were putting it to the test with that and it's the gun you like, the big one, Wistful. Multiple rounds. It had the
The
variant had,
EBR
like, a
bomber.
Are you
not-
talking about the
not the
Mauler
EBR,
Sentinel?
no. The Sentinel, yes, the Sentinel, that one.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's
I
still a
think we
pretty
put it to
good
the
gun,
test.
but for the Mammoth specifically, yeah, no, the EBR is... It's
EBR was
way
better?
up there. It's
I
way
thought it
up
was
there.
the Sentinel you went in. At that time, you really liked the Sentinel. You were really trying to get me on its
I mean,
its variant and
and I
everything.
stand by that point because the Sentinel is it's a bop.
Yeah.
It's a bop.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's a great weapon. I just remember we were putting it to the test whether mine or the Sentinel were better with either the Reaver or the Sentinel were better. And
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't
that's
know.
no
I think
contest.
the Reaver
No,
outdid it
that's no
slightly.
contest.
It was good. It was
That-
really good
that
with the smart scope. Important fact, you have to have the smart scope on it. So it makes sure all the shots are on the zombie at a time. I love the Reaver with the burning passion. That is my gun. That is my baby right there. Always excited when I get it. And the machete variant. Now you can melee and things explode.
I mean,
blood
even
everywhere.
I remember when I
E-
used to think that the machete variant actually did something special to the aliens, and then I just
It
learned,
does.
oh
It takes
yeah,
2
no,
fuses.
no,
It
no,
does.
no, it does not.
It does.
No, it
I've
does
done it. I
not.
have it in my playthrough, my tutorial.
Not
If you
lad.
whack
Have you ever used the Reaver against the aliens like that
Without
without
machete.
the machete?
the
Have you
machete,
ever
yeah.
done it?
Once
It
you've
does the
gotten them
same
down,
thing.
It does the same fucking thing.
the fuses
I've done it
are
with the
enough.
Toro and I've done it with the Desolate. It's the same thing. It just works like
Not
that
lying.
on the gun.
Basically, if you don't kill them with an energy
I
weapon, you
I
always
have
take 2
an
fuses.
IW key farming tutorial for Xbox users that encourages using either of those variants.
See, when
Granted, I have
learned
misinformation
the
in that
Easter
video
egg-
because you don't need the smart shot. You can hip fire the weapon. I put that in the pinned comment, but still.
I mean, that's true too. But yeah, when I first learned the Easter egg, the big tip that I remember learning is that they said with the machete, you can take both fuses all at once with just one.
That's what people
And
thought at
it does work.
first, or that must
It
have
does
been what
work.
people
I've
thought.
done
It
it.
does work. Yeah, it does. It's
Yeah.
just you don't need the machete to have that effect. It's just the Reaver
gotcha.
itself. Also, Yo Cam, what's up, man? Tonight's great. We're having a blast having this podcast.
I think we're gonna
having
wrap
fun
up soon,
discussions,
but it's been
yeah.
fun.
We are wrapping up relatively soon, but yeah.
Never.
We're
There
having
is
an
no end to the
interesting
podcast.
conversation about the Reaver.
Yes, the goat. It is
The
the
goat.
goat. No, it's just my personal my personal favorite. I just love
It-
the weapon
it-
with the smart scope.
Many
even if,
weapons in IW,
beautiful.
excluding the Sentinel, just have extremely viable niche uses.
Yeah.
Niche uses. Other than that, that's it.
Yeah. I guess.
Yeah.
Well, I will say it is effective on zombies. Getting all your shots on a zombie at a
Definitely,
time
yeah.
works great.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. And then the machete just making them splatter. It is effective
fun!
for so long, but then it
It's
loses its
fun!
effectiveness, but it's fun. It's just
Yeah.
I like that.
That's why
Exploding
that's why it
zombies is great,
exists,
you know?
because it's fun.
It is. But I what do you guys think? And I know this isn't on topic of perks, but I think we've talked about perks a lot. But
Yeah,
just
yeah,
like
yeah.
bringing back the variants of like weapons and stuff, kind of like IW did. What do you think?
I'm
Return to
not
that would be good?
100% sure if I like that idea. No.
I'm not sure either. If they
don't know
were
if I like that
cooler,
idea.
maybe like they had even
Yeah.
more unique things. Maybe I would then.
No,
It's
no.
like,
I think
infinite-
the unique ideas that were presented in IW, for example, I think that they're all fantastic. I love them. I just don't like
maybe a
the
little more.
way
I'm
you
hoping
get
for,
them.
but
I don't
yeah.
like the way you have to grind for them. That is the
Well-
number one thing that especially new players dislike. It's like, oh
Mhm.
wow, this gun is only good when I get this variant for it, or oh wow, this gun literally, like, yeah, exactly. The gun changes. It's like you pack a punch the weapon, but you're not really pack a punching it when you spawn into the match, and as soon as you get the weapon off the wall or from the magic wheel or wherever, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's antecedent for newer players, and I don't really like that.
Yeah.
Granted, that
get
was when COD
It's-
was going through its cycle of like you really have to put the time and effort in, or you have to spend microtransactions for getting these, and how it was all random based. Yeah. I think
I
the
mean,
method
I
of delivery needs to be worked on, and it needs to
Yeah.
be executed better. But the actual
do like the
raw
idea of
ideas are
earning
fantastic.
stuff.
Hey,
Yeah, like
guys,
earning stuff is great, but just that's not.
I don't know about you, but I'm kind of checking out a little. I think we're pushing like almost.
We are
like
2
hours, 20
minutes away
So
from the time of when we're supposed to stop normally. I'm feeling a little bit more energetic than I usually am around this time, and I'm trying to do that
Yeah.
because I do want to continue streaming and do some more editing for like the next hour
Yeah.
past the podcast. but-
Okay,
For sure.
then
Yeah.
Okay.
How are we gonna get to 3-hour episodes if you guys don't last through the podcast, my mans?
Probably starting the
Whoa.
podcast sooner, but
about the
I don't know
4-hour
about that. I don't
episodes?
know about that.
The people want the 4-hour episodes, my man. They want that to happen.
Add
I
comments,
don't want
comment
that.
section down
Spam
below.
in
Please
Wishful's
let
comment
us know
section
if
how
you
you
want
want that
longer
to happen.
episodes. We can do like a bunch of topics instead of just like one topic for an episode. We've been
you
doing
know,
that for a
Yeah.
while.
kind of
I think we
like it,
want to
you
talk
know?
about multiple
Yeah.
topics.
Yeah, I
Just
feel
spread
like
out.
it's more fun when we're just going off on tangents that just spawn from random conversations.
Yeah.
This is something I talked about when we first did the first episode. I think a podcast can go anywhere, honestly. It's like that's the nice thing about it. You just get together and you talk about random stuff. It's great.
Just like how video games can take you anywhere. Oh my god, reading get
Oh my
effing
god.
smacked on. Sorry, I just had to roast people who
What?
were reading. I'm sorry.
Who got
Wait,
smacked? What?
I like reading.
Everybody
What?
okay? I'm not
What?
the biggest fan of reading, I'll
I,
say
I
that.
like I like reading.
Dang.
And I like watching movies.
I do like movies. You got me on the movies part.
Anyway.
I watch I can't focus on a movie unless there's subtitles. I have to read the movie.
You
Is that just
have
me?
to read the movie?
Mhm.
I'm not.
What
one
do
for
you do
reading
at the
movies.
movie theater then?
Well,
What do you-
no one's okay. If people are talking during a movie and there's no subtitles, I cannot follow the dialogue. But at a movie theater, it's different 'cause no one's
Dang.
talking. No one's talking at a movie theater,
If
so
that
it's
person
fine.
in the back, shush. No. Yeah.
I mean, that's
Josh.
not necessarily true, but yeah. That's fair.
Well,
I guess
even if
I
they're
don't
talking
care that,
amongst
you know?
themselves, if they are talking, the movie's usually loud enough to where I don't hear it.
Man, I always felt like subtitles took away from my experience. Like, that's the reason why some animes, unless they have like an English dub, I don't always get into them. Because like,
The only
if there's
times
text on the screen, I can't see what's going on. You know, I'm busy reading.
the only
So,
times where subtitles actually make a meaningful difference, especially in video games, is situations like the Void Bow on Horizon Rock. That is the only reason gamers
Yeah.
have subtitles on, and the only time that you see them in Black Ops 3 Zombies. That is the only thing in the freaking game.
Uh-huh. I mean, yeah,
Oh, man.
subtitles in games is a whole different story. Like having subtitles in a game, I think is very useful. There's times when sometimes I zone out slightly and be able to go back and read what just was spoken is so helpful.
Yeah.
And it also helps with my concentration too. Because as you guys know, I have really bad ADD and my focus isn't always on point, and that's why I'm not big of a reader because my focus just goes to anything else. So
Yeah,
in game to have both the text and to hear what they're saying, it actually helps me immensely. And even like those captions aren't made for me. They're made for people that either can't hear the game or they are like they're impaired in some way. And it was originally made for them, but it benefits the regular player a lot. And it's like to be able to read the stuff that's going on. It's nice. It actually benefits a lot of people. So yeah, that's just kind of my thought on it. But yeah,
Yeah, no,
like
I
captions.
fully agree.
I
I
do.
think it's really cool that they're doing that. It
Man,
definitely
Also,
has its
shouldn't have
audio
got
that
it.
you can't make out. That's you.
maybe I shouldn't have gone on this tangent. 'Cause
What? Go for it. No, please share your piece.
so
we're
tired.
down the rabbit hole.
Okay, I think
Yeah,
we
it's
should
okay.
save this
It's
for
okay.
next
It's
time.
okay. All right, all
We
right.
should save this for
Well,
next
I think
time.
that's gonna do it for this episode of the Wundercast. Thank you all so much for watching, and thank you guys for being here in the live stream. I'm not gonna end the stream just yet. I'm still gonna be going for a little while. But
neither am I.
But
yeah.
I'm
never
going to be
ends.
gone.
All right.
Alright.
Well, hey, appreciate you coming out, all you guys, and appreciate you guys sticking around for the podcast. I've been just going on Cold War in the background, just slaying the zombies and going halfway through the Easter egg.
Oh, you're doing what I do.
Wait, this
Yeah.
is not pre-recorded. What I'm watching from your stream right now,
I don't know, is it? You tell me.
it definitely looks
Is my
pre-recorded.
concentration on point, or is it pre-recorded?
It looks
I have
pre-recorded.
a
I'm
controller in
calling
my
you
hand
out.
and I'm
I think it's pre-recorded.
I'm
Okay.
not doing it. It is
Hey, I'm gonna head out,
pre-recorded.
guys. Are we
Got
still on for Sunday?
Oh, are we doing it for Sunday? I didn't hear about this.
I don't know
Or
actually.
did I?
I don't actually
Maybe
know.
I don't remember.
I think either okay, here's what I'll say, because I have a lot of stuff backed up. Sunday I'll let you guys know in the group chat whether or not I am game
Okay.
for it, because Sunday either I'm getting an episode out for the Wundercast, The last one that we did that no one knows about because it's not
Mine
live yet.
goes up tomorrow.
Um,
Yeah.
Not lads will be up first. So please
beat you
check
this
out
time.
his from either his channel or the official Wundercast channel. Please support that. But yeah, if I'm not able to attend Sunday, then I'll just
Also,
get
we
that
do
episode
have some
out for my
followers
POV.
on the Wondercast channel itself, and they've written some very nice comments. So I don't know
Oh,
if any of those
okay.
people are watching here, but just thank you so much. That was really nice of you guys to leave the comments on the videos. They're
Yeah,
very positive
we're
stuff.
not 100% sure if we want to take this podcast specifically to a dedicated channel, but we are definitely trying it out. And
Yeah.
I think
Definitely
I'm
YouTube channels there.
I think
Check
it's
it out.
gonna
Right.
it's gonna
Well,
be pretty good.
good night,
This man's
guys.
gonna
I'll
go. We're
see
keeping him.
you.
Yeah,
I'll
have a
see
great night,
you,
Carpal.
hopefully this weekend.
Sounds great.
Absolutely. All right, see ya.
See ya.
We'll see you then. So you are staying on for a little while.
So,
What is your plans for the
I
rest of the
have a
stream?
confession to make. This is obviously after the podcast is over.
Uh-oh,
So
we're
I
getting the
forgot to
nitty-gritty.
hit the
What's
start recording button from the beginning. So
Oh,
that
for your
means
cam?
I'm gonna have to pull this from the VOD. It's okay. All the audio and video that I want is in there. It's
Oh,
just not a
snap.
recording.
You know
it's a
what? I
VOD,
did that
so.
too. I forgot.
You
to
did
hit
that
record
too?
on my
You pulled a
camera.
me. You pulled a me. Good job.
I did. I
Good
did.
job.
But you know, I actually have the footage of my gameplay too in the background, which is gonna actually mess with that a little bit because I'm gonna have to pull it from this Twitch stream. Oh, it's fine.
Oh.
It's fine. I'll
All
figure it
right.
out.
Well, I mean, you take your time with it. I've got my hands full on getting the next episode out anyway. So
Oh, sounds
should
good. You're
be
doing
should be
that
interesting. I did find an alternative for the thing. You know, the
Oh,
one
did you?
thing. So
I got
I'll see if
Which
I'll see
alternative?
if that allows it to continue and if it works. But yeah. All right.
Sounds great. So you jumping off for today then?
I'm gonna leave this VC, but I'm still gonna be live.
All
Yeah.
right, sounds good. Well,
All right.
have a good rest of your stream in that case, and I look
Likewise.
forward to our next
Yeah.
podcast. It's gonna be great.
Hell yeah.